Hockey League. Last night, the Bakersfield Condors lost 4-2 in Henderson. They were 5-0 against the Silver Knights before last night's game. They are at home, or they're in Ontario tonight during a stretch here where they got about 17 games in 33 days. The out-of-town scoreboards brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Florida earlier today knocked off the Detroit Red Wings 3-2 in a shootout. No score first period Vegas in Minnesota. 12 other games stay in the NHL. Rangers visit Arizona. Nashville is in Colorado. Maple Leafs and the Buffalo Sabres. Penguins at the Columbus Blue Jackets. Hurricanes and the Canadians. Blackhawks and the Philadelphia Flyers. Islanders are in Tampa. Ottawa Senators visit Winnipeg. Boston takes on the Washington Capitals. San Jose, they're in St. Louis. Edmonton flies to St. Louis tomorrow, plays the Blues Monday night. LA Kings continue their road trip up north against the Calgary Flames, Dallas Stars, and the Seattle Kraken. Stay tuned following the game for the Alberta Blue Cross insurance goal of the game. Whatever life brings, we've got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. 7 minutes to face off. This is Rogers Game Night on the Oilers Radio Network.
McDavid trying to come in with speed. Here he comes. McDavid shoots. Top shelf. He scores!
Hey, Edmonton. Rogers wants you to stay connected to your Edmonton Oilers.
Connor McDavid! Fantastic!
Catch every goal on Canada's largest and most reliable 5G network with Rogers 5G mobile plans. To learn more, visit rogers.com/5G. That's rogers.com/5G.
Experience a game day meal that's second to none. Fanfare with Skip is your all-star lineup of local restaurants this hockey season. Watch Jack Michaels as he goes behind the scenes to give you the play-by-play action on each restaurant's connection to the community and our team. Visit EdmontonOilers.com/skip to watch this month's episode with Meat. Then open your Skip app and tap in an order with exclusive fan access to game day combos and free delivery.
Did somebody say Skip?
Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
This is Rogers Game Night on the Oilers Radio Network.
We've got a very veteran team here. I think one of the older teams, if not the oldest in the league. So that's great. That helps a lot. A lot of guys that have gone on some deep playoff runs, and that shows for sure. A lot of poise in that room. No panic at all. So yeah, it's fun to be a part of. I'm learning a ton from a lot of the guys, and I think everyone's super competitive in this room, and it's it doesn't matter if it's late March or first game of the playoffs. Every game it feels like it's a very important game, and we still got lots to play for until the end of the season here for standing. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been very serious and competitive, and it's been great.
That is our Sam Carrick, formerly the Anaheim Ducks. We bring aboard inside the game analyst Rob Brown. Rob, Oilers and Ducks today, and this has been roadkill for Edmonton here the last 3 seasons.
It has. This is a Ducks team that's in transition. They were not a team that was expected to make the playoffs, and they're a long ways away from that. Although you look at their lineup, it should be better than what they are. They do have some talent. They got some good young players coming up. The problem that I've seen, we talked about at the beginning of the show, they just don't play with enough structure. And we've seen when teams don't play with structure against the Oilers will take them apart. If you want to have a chance to beat Edmonton in the skill that they have, you have to play like an LA or a Vegas or something along that line where you limit the number of chances. The Oilers have always got a number of chances, grade A scoring looks against the Anaheim Ducks. They eventually have worn down their goaltender so much that the last time these two teams played, Gibson didn't make it through the game. He was either tired of his team or just body shut down as the Edmonton Oilers just continue to pepper the Anaheim Duck goaltenders.
Let's go to the Ford Cusa game brought to you by Ford, the official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Built Ford proud. What do you got?
Well, one of the things that the Oilers have done at times is they sometimes struggle to find the emotion when they play against teams that are a little bit lesser in the National Hockey League. But with the playoffs coming up right away, you want to have the same style of game. You may not have the same emotion or intensity, but you can certainly have the details. To me, in this game, don't lose the details that you need to have a good game. The Oilers did lose that on the road trip when they went to Buffalo and into Ottawa. Their details weren't great. I think right now you want to make sure defensively you know what you're doing at all times, whether you're playing the Vegas Golden Knights or the Anaheim Ducks.
That's our Inside the Game analyst, Rob Brown. More with Rob and Reed Wilkins during the end of the roll. First and second intermissions. Rob will join me post-game as that wraps up Rogers Game Night. Cam Moon's ready to go. The Oilers host the Anaheim Ducks at Rogers Place. Up next on Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Stay
Staying at the JW Marriott Edmonton Ice District offers prime access to Rogers Place and the Ice District without needing to go outside. Offering welcoming modern luxury, the JW offers an elevated experience unrivaled in Alberta. Visit jwmarriottedmonton.com to book today.
Every time the Oilers play, you win. Because for $4.95, you can grab a KFC Big Crunch sandwich every Oilers game day. That's right. For only $4.95, you can bite into a KFC sandwich filled with a crispy seasoned chicken breast and topped with lettuce and mayo anytime the Oilers hit the ice. KFC, it's finger-licking good. Offer only redeemable in restaurant at participating KFC locations. Other conditions may apply.
Foreigner, live in Edmonton. Foreigner is back. The Farewell Canada Tour.
You're as cold as ice.
Friday, May 10th, Rogers Place. Foreigner, with special guest, Headpins. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.ca. Foreigner, the Farewell Canada Tour.
Blue-collar work deserves big dollar perks. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals is hiring heavy equipment technicians, maintenance supervisors, PM servicemen, maintenance coordinators, and pretty much every other position that makes Alberta go. We help move the earth that makes Alberta grow. So why not work for a company that makes your bank account grow too? Visit heavymetalequipment.ca to find your new career. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals, helping you move the earth.
Staying at the JW Marriott Edmonton Ice District offers prime access to Rogers Place and the Ice District without needing to go outside. Offering welcoming modern luxury, the JW offers an elevated experience unrivaled in Alberta. Visit jwmarriottedmonton.com to book today.
Night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us commend. With glowing hearts we see the rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep a land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
This is Oil Country. Now, with the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
The Oilers host the Anaheim Ducks this afternoon here at Rogers Place. Looking forward to this one. Good afternoon, Cam Moon, along with Bob Stauffer, Reed Wilkins, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, Brendan Escott. We are the Oilers Radio Network. Our starting lineup brought to you by Coventry Homes. Flexibility within reach. Get back in the game with customizable designs by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. Up front for Edmonton, it'll be Leon Draisaitl with Adam Henrique and Warren Foegele. On defense, Darnell Nurse and Troy Stetcher. In goal, it's Calvin Pickard. For the Ducks, Mason McTavish with Isaac Lundestrom and Brent Leeson. On defense, Cam Fowler and Fort Saskatchewan's Olin Zellweger. In goal, it's John Gibson. Referees John McIsaac and Kyle Raymond. Ryan Gibbons and Bevan Mills are on the line. So drop the puck. We're underway here at Rogers Place. The Oilers and the Ducks had stumped into the Anaheim zone. That's icing against Edmonton. We're all of 11 seconds into this first period.
Well, this has been the Ducks kicked sand in the Oilers' face for a long time. Throughout the majority of the early 2010s, they met in the 2017 playoffs, and I think Anaheim's experience ultimately won out. Ducks won 3 one-goal games in that series, and Edmonton took it to them pretty good in a couple of them, but it has been lopsided to say the least since.
So it goes in behind the Edmonton net. Nurse on the right wing. Stetcher can get it up that right side, top of the circle. McTavish will keep it in. Pickard will set it. Pickard's last game was last Sunday in Ottawa. 11 saves and a 5-3 loss to the Senators. The puck along the boards inside the Edmonton zone. Stetcher will get it out through the middle where he finds Nurse. Gets over center ice. He'll dump it in. Zellweger after it. Turns it. Lost it. And the shot from the angle. And that goes off the outside of the Ducks' goal as Henrique quickly put it towards the net. On the right wing, Leo Carlson trying to cut to the middle. He does, and he's now able to get it out to center ice. Carlson will dump it in. Pickard out to set it. For Ekholm, left wing for Adam Henrique. Got nowhere to go with it, so it goes right back in behind the Edmonton net. And Henrique off the right wing boards to McDavid. Spins to the middle. McDavid with points in 6 straight. Will loop back into his own end. Go up the right wing side. Third in the NHL with 122 points as McDavid lost it right at the Anaheim line. It's cleared out. Ekholm to Zach Hyman. Poked off his stick. Mintyukov will get the puck in to Zegras. Now on the right to Strome. His shot and Pickard the save. He'll hold on to that. Minute 28 gone here in a scoreless first.
Wow. Matthias Ekholm was like, how's that not a hooking call early in the game here? But the way we play, Anaheim's got some skill, and Leo Carlson's a guy that can make plays. So can Zegras. And having a right shot, Ryan Strome, to help out in the face-off circle helps out as well.
It's McLeod able to get the puck into the corner, off the draw. Roll it over to the right wing. Corey Perry coming back for it, but Mintyukov is able to keep it in to the left wing point to Strome. Go around to Zegras on the right. Goes off his stick, comes up in the air, batted by Zegras to the corner, and Kulak will take it in behind the Edmonton net. Kulak up the right wing. Off of Corey Perry down the ice. It's icing against the Oilers. Always tough when you got a game 2 days after a pretty fired up, charged up, big game against the Kings, and you got an afternoon tilt, which is a little bit different vibe in the rink against a team that has struggled.
A team that's loose as a goose right now, and they've only won one of their last 11. The Oilers are 6-2-2 in their last 10.
Face off to the right of Calvin Pickard. The puck goes to the left side. Lagesson, the former Oiler, shoot it towards the net. It's deflected wide. And on the right wing, Silverberg back to the point. A shot from the point. That hit traffic in front and then swatted away by Pickard. Up near the top of the circle to get it out is Perry.
Kulak took that off the side of the head. He's got to get off the ice here.
Vakanainen inside his own end up the left side to Johnston. He'll dump it in. Pickard will come out of his net to the corner for Desharnais. Up the right wing to Derek Ryan. They'll go to the middle to Stetcher. They'll bring it into the Anaheim zone. Go to left wing corner. Was trying to go to the front of the net, but separated from the puck. But he'll keep it in on the left wing. And Bulgrew got it up the boards, but it goes off of Carrick. It'll get to the middle of the ice. Zellweger there for Anaheim. On the right wing to Leeson. He'll dump it into the Edmonton zone. Brent Leeson after it. To Lundestrom in behind the net. He's wedged off of it. Carrick can get it out for the Oilers. Left wing to Nurse. To the Anaheim blue line. Went to shoot it in. It went off shin pads. He'll go across to Lundestrom. Put it back into his own end for Cam Fowler. He'll take it in behind the net. As Fowler waits back there. We're scoreless. We're here in the first. We're 3 minutes, 20 seconds gone in this opening period. The Oilers hosting the Anaheim Ducks. This is game 3 of a 5-game road trip for the Ducks, all within their own division. Pass on the left side. That's picked off by Draisaitl down to the middle of the ice, but Mintyukov will get it up the left wing. Just past McTavish. He'll go deep into the Edmonton zone. Ekholm's able to get it out to Draisaitl. Comes down the left wing. Into the Anaheim end. He'll drop it. The shot by Henrique. Rebound. Scores! Adam Henrique gets his own rebound. And it's 1-0 Oilers.
First scoring chance of the game. The Oilers were able to hard rim the puck out of the zone, and that created an odd man break the other way. And Draisaitl dropped it to Henrique. Gibson could not control the first shot. It had a lot of heat on it. And Henrique picks up the rebound for his 4th goal as an Oiler.
22nd of the year overall for Henrique. 3:47 into the first period. Draisaitl will pick up an assist. It'll be points in 7 straight for Leon Draisaitl. And the Oilers take a 1-0 lead over the Anaheim Ducks. Matthias Ekholm also with an assist for the Oilers as Hyman right wing to Vetrano, now to Vakanainen. Into the Oiler end to Zegras. Got it to the middle of the ice. It gets broken up. Zegras going to keep it in at the blue line, but he'll give it away to McDavid. He comes out with it to Nugent Hopkins. Into the Anaheim zone. He'll cut to the middle. Give it to McDavid. The shot from the angle and the save by Gibson. Nugent Hopkins to McDavid in the slot to Nugent Hopkins. Back to McDavid. The shot and a pad save made by Gibson. Cleared out and down the ice. It'll be icing against the Ducks. As the Oilers with pressure. 5 minutes into the first, 1-0 Edmonton leads.
Bad giveaway by Trevor Zegras, and that started a quick transition the other way for the Oilers. And I would suggest to you that Mr. Gibson battled hard to not give up a second goal here in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Shots are 7-1.
Yeah.
5 minutes in for Edmonton. Face off to the right of Gibson. Played Tuesday in Seattle. That was a 4-0 loss. He made 32 saves. Puck back to the point. Nurse will shoot it. And a save by Gibson. The rebound to the middle. And Fowler will get it to the left wing. Vetrano will get it out. McLeod in his own zone to Nurse. Nurse across to Stetcher. Gets over center. He'll shoot it in. He's going to rim on the left. Perry will poke it in behind the net. Fowler back there. And left it for Grew. Bo Grew will get up to center ice for the Ducks. He'll dump the puck in. It goes in behind the Oiler net. 1-0 Edmonton here in the first period. Now McLeod will get it out to Perry. He'll come down the left wing. Maybe an odd man rush. Down that left side across to Stetcher. Oh, and the hook came in, or the stick came up. Penalty coming up to the Ducks as Stetcher was unable to get his stick on it coming across. But the Oilers are about to get the power play.
Boy, Stetcher's lucky he isn't hurt there.
Yeah.
Went in, clattered hard in Labords. You know what? That's an open net tap in if he doesn't take the hook there.
Anaheim penalty number 33. 2 minutes for hooking.
So the Oilers go on the power play for the first time in this game, Cam. Edmonton's power plays moved up to second in the league, 27.7%. The Ducks are 31st, second last, 73.3. Edmonton in the faceoff circle is fifth in the league at 52.7, and the Ducks are 24th at 47.5.
Silverberg to the box. Oilers with the man advantage. Brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. McDavid behind the net. Pass to the middle. Nobody there for Edmonton. Fowler will get it down the ice. 1-0 Oilers lead. 6 minutes into the first period. Adam Henrique, the goal scorer. Up the right wing, Draisaitl to center. Now over to McDavid. He'll bring it into the Duck zone. Coming down the right wing. Now in behind the goal, Nugent Hopkins. The right wing to McDavid, to the blue line, to Bouchard. Over to Draisaitl, left wing, top of the circle. Waiting for something to open up. Gets it low, just wide of the net. He was looking for the redirect from Hyman, and the puck gets cleared all the way down.
A little bit different look there, Cam.
Very different look. Draisaitl down the left wing. Got checked by Killorn right at the blue line. So McDavid at center ice. It goes off his stick. Alex Killorn will get the puck into the Oiler end. It goes right to Evan Bouchard. Bouchard, now to McDavid. Into the Duck zone. Left wing to Nugent Hopkins.
That should have been
Killorn gave him a bit of a hook, and he lost the puck, and down the ice it goes.
Sorry, I interrupted you there. That's a hooking penalty.
Nurse out from behind the net. 34 seconds left to go in the penalty to Silverberg. Up the left wing for Kane. Just got it in over the line. Fowler got it back out to Lundestrom. Now to Leeson for Lundestrom. Will come down the right wing into the Oilers zone. Stops along the boards. Henrique pinned him. Loose puck goes to Matthias Ekholm. Now to Nurse. To center ice. Henrique on the left wing to Kane. Goes to the left wing corner with Fowler on. To the right wing point. Perry comes down the right side of the corner, makes a move, got it to the middle of the ice, but Killorn got it loose. Penalty is over. Edmonton 0 for 1 with a man advantage. Puck dumped into the Oilers zone. 1-0 Edmonton leads. We're here in the first period. As the Oilers host the Ducks, just about 8 minutes gone in this opening period as Kane to Nurse at center ice. He'll dump it in.
It's a win for the PK unit for Anaheim. They didn't give up a shot. The Oilers' first power play of the game.
Puck sent just to the Anaheim blue line. McLeod to Desharnais. The Oilers zone, and Matthias Janmark now to Ryan McLeod. He'll come up the right wing. He'll cut to the middle. He'll bring it into the Duck zone. On the left side to Fogle, goes into the corner. He'll take a hit. He's up against the boards. Lagesson got it free. Killorn clears it out. It's going to go on end, roll down the ice. It'll be icing against Anaheim. Warren Fogle had his helmet knocked off in the corner. Face-off will be to the right of John Gibson. Edmonton in St. Louis on Monday. Dallas Wednesday. Back at home against Colorado on Friday, April 5th.
Bit of a Central Division run there.
Yes. Carrick to take the draw for the Oilers. Got it to Ryan. Up to the point, and that is offside as Desharnais put it right back in. So we are going to take a break. We've played 8 minutes, 35 seconds of the first. 1-0. Oilers lead the Ducks from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through edmontonsbesthotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 50 member hotels to choose from offering their best value rates. edmontonsbesthotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
Get ready to live sky high. Sky Signature Suites offers remarkable units for rent, featuring sophisticated floor plans, designer finishes, resort-like amenities, and breathtaking views. Situated in the heart of Ice District, Sky is the address for socializing, dining, entertainment, and fun. A building like no other in a location like no other. Visit SkySignatureSuites.com and make your home high above the ordinary.
Chemco is building industry across Canada, and now they're on the lookout for civil and electrical project managers, estimators, and superintendents to join their dedicated team. Why Chemco? Because Chemco cares. They put people first, offering top-tier compensation packages and an unwavering commitment to safety. At Chemco, safety isn't just a priority, it's everybody's business. Ready to be part of a team that truly values you? Visit chemco.com/careers today.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through edmontonsbesthotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 50 member hotels to choose from offering their best value rates. edmontonsbesthotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
You're listening to Oilers Hockey on 630 CHED and on the Radio Player Canada app.
1-0 Oilers lead the Ducks. 8:35 gone here in the first period. Adam Henrique, the goal scorer for Edmonton. Today's Oilers Mega 50-50. It's in support of Food Banks Alberta, addressing food insecurity in our community with consideration, compassion, efficiency, and effectiveness. Total jackpot over $1.6 million right now and climbing. Face-off outside the Anaheim blue line. It'll go to Desharnais. To his own end for Bouchard. Now up the left wing. Long pass to Matthias Janmark. He'll sweep it off the left wing boards and in. Gibson out to play it. Rims. And pinching in. Down the right side was Bouchard. It does come out, so Carrick's got to fly after it. Go in behind the Edmonton net to Desharnais, left wing corner. Now up the right wing to Ryan. Goes off his skate. He's trying to work that into the Duck zone, but Vakanainen was in the way. Now it's given away to Derek Ryan. He goes to the right wing corner. He'll shoot it off the outside of the net. The puck goes over to the left side. Strome in the corner. Swung it through the middle to Zegras. He'll bring it out. Out of Vetrano on the right wing. To Zegras, lost it in the slot. And the puck gets near top of the circle. Vetrano with a shot and a stick saved by Pickard. McDavid to come through the middle for Edmonton as he comes through center ice into the Anaheim end, trying to split the D, got knocked into the net, and the net goes off the mooring, and Gibson knocked down as well. Looks like everybody's okay. He made sure John Gibson was okay.
Yep, he was moving. That's a trip on Zellweger.
Yeah, Zellweger just got a piece of him as he was trying to go by.
Didn't call it. And not only that, we're going to have a face-off. Oh, boy.
Oh, they're moving it outside?
Yeah.
All right. One nothing Edmonton leads. Adam Henrique from Leon Draisaitl and Matthias Ekholm at 3:47. Draisaitl now with points in 7 straight games. 7th in NHL scoring for Draisaitl coming into the day. And now he's up to 97 on the season, 97 points. All right, they got the net secured in behind Gibson.
They're playing Bay City Rollers.
Yeah, I like it.
You love that song back there. That was your song.
I like it now. Drew will bring it in on the right wing. Over to the left side in the Oilers zone. Now to Mintyukov. He'll get it out to Silverberg. A shot just off the pad of Pickard. The puck along the boards inside the Edmonton zone. It's Nugent Hopkins to get it out to Stetcher. Into the Anaheim end on the right wing. Dump the puck to the right wing corner. Into that corner was Hyman. Got it loose in front of the net to Hyman. Loose puck. Nugent Hopkins was tied up, and it goes off of Gibson. He couldn't get his stick on it. It's sent off the boards to the blue line. Just comes out. What an opportunity for Edmonton.
These guys are managed. Sorry, Cam, to be that guy, but they are managing this game out early.
Brought in on the left wing. Fowler to the left wing corner. Now to McTavish. Over to Fowler on the right. Lost it on the blue line, and out through the middle is Draisaitl. 1-0 Oilers lead here in the first. Into the Anaheim end, just right at the blue line. Lundestrom on him, he'll dump it to the corner. Zellweger. Now to Lundestrom, and stolen by Henrique. Put it through the middle, and Zellweger will bring it out. Zellweger into the Oiler end, cross ice pass. That one goes off of Adam Henrique. 9 minutes to go in the first period. 1-0 Oilers lead. Lundestrom to Fowler. In his own end. Now into the middle to Zellweger. Up the left wing for Carlson. Comes into the Oilers zone. Makes a couple of moves. And the puck just rolls to Pickard. He'll cover it up. We'll take a break. 8:47 to go in the first. Edmonton leads Anaheim 1-0. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm proud to call myself an Albertan. You know, after years of touring this great province in my Ford F-150, I've learned the value of driving a tough, capable, smart truck. Whether you're working for the weekend or long-hauling it like I am, there's an F-150 for every Albertan, with plenty of options to choose from, like available Pro Power on board. So if you're looking for a new truck, stop by your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
Look, I know this is radio, so it's hard to show you how much is on sale during the Big One clearance event at End of the Row Flooring Centers, but it's a lot. like this flooring or this one, and all these. Yep, all at clearance pricing for a limited time. Now, you don't need to just imagine what it would look like, though. You can use our visualizer at endoftheroll.com to upload a picture of your room to see the flooring in your actual home. Try it. Find something you love, then get a great deal on it at the Big One clearance event on now at End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Over the last decade, the world of work has changed dramatically. It's a change that can cause a disconnect between a company and its employees. But a partnership with Aon can help by making decisions that create a more flexible, engaged, and resilient workforce. Aon's experience and expertise, global understanding, and advanced analytics ensure that every client is better informed and better advised so that they can make better decisions. Whatever the next decade brings, Aon is in the business of better decisions.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
1-0 Oilers lead. 8:47 to go in the first. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place. Adam Henrique, the goal scorer for Edmonton, fixing the ice just inside the Edmonton blue line.
I believe Edmonton is down a defenseman right now. Brett Kulak took a shot, looked like off the side of his head.
Face-off in the Edmonton zone to the right of Calvin Pickard.
So we got Desharnais and Nurse together.
Yeah, it's been rotating, hasn't it, since Kulak got hit with that high shot. Desharnais will go in behind the goal. Rim it on the left. Kane. Get the puck to Carrick. Now on the right to Nurse. Comes into the Anaheim end. Stops on the right side. Looks to the middle. But Carlson took the puck away. And he's able to get it out for the Ducks. Right wing to Troy Terry. He's got Killorn with him. Terry on the right wing. He got caught. Good play by Corey Perry. And Kane will bring it up the left wing and get it out. Kane to center ice. Will dump it in. Penalty coming up way behind the play. Terry and Perry.
It's just going to be Perry.
And just a holding call to Corey Perry. Yep. First power play of the afternoon for the Ducks.
All right, Anaheim's power play 25th in the league at 17.5%. Edmonton's penalty killing 15th in the league at 79.9%.
Face off to the left of Pickard. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Nugent Hopkins wins the draw. Ekholm will rip it all the way down the ice. Fowler inside his own end. Now to Alex Killorn. Killorn will come into the Oilers zone on the left side. Put it around to the right. Vetrano hit along the board. Puck does come loose. And it'll be Nugent Hopkins bring it out for Edmonton. He'll softly dump it into the Duck zone. Fowler turns in front of his net. On the right to Vetrano. Back to Strome. Strome will start up for Anaheim. It's over center ice, forced to dump it in. Ooh, that took a nasty hop off one of the partitions. And the puck goes to the side of the net. Nurse is able to get it out and all the way down. Minute 5 to go in the penalty to Corey Perry. 7:20 to go in the first period. 1-0. Oilers leading the Ducks. Out to center ice. Terry, left wing to Carlson. To the blue line, Mintyukov. Left wing to Carlson. And behind the net to Terry. To Carlson, left corner to Terry behind the Edmonton goal. Pass to the middle, looking for Zegras. Goes to Mintyukov. His shot off of Fogle and out of play. 38 seconds left to go in the Ducks power play.
That one might have bit Fogle a little bit. Derek Ryan, Nugent Hopkins are going to come on here. Right side draw, so it'll be Derek Ryan who's 55% on the season to take it.
Face off to the right of Pickard. And Mintyukov. Get it across to Zegras. So he'll shoot it towards the net. That was blocked. McTavish has it on the right wing for the Ducks, top of the circle. Now into the corner to Carlson, to Zegras on the point. Across to Mintyukov, left point to Zegras. One-time shot wide of the Edmonton goal. Mintyukov on the left for Terry, about top of the circle. Went towards the slot, had to go back, then lost the puck. Derek Ryan will get it down the ice. Gibson will set it. The penalty to Perry over in 5 seconds. Vakanainen starting through the middle. Perry's out there. Ducks are 0 for 1 on the power play, and it gets flipped over the glass and out of play with 6:12 to go here in the first period. 1-0 Edmonton leads. Pretty good job on the penalty kill.
Anaheim didn't get a shot, so the two teams have each had a power play, and both units didn't get a shot on goal.
They'll put the face off at center after the puck left the playing surface. Goes in front of the Ducks bench. And Lagesson on the right wing. Lifted into the Oilers zone. Leeson down the right wing. Bad angle shot. Misses from the left wing point. Vakanainen will keep it in. Ekholm on the left side. Well, that pass goes through the middle. Lundestrom after Draisaitl went through the middle. It gets turned over. And here's McDavid the other way down the left wing. In over the line. The breakaway. Scores! Connor McDavid goes upstairs on Gibson. It's 2-0 Oilers.
He can do that to you. That's just a world-class player at the height of his powers. And Bo Gruel back on defense, and that's not a good situation for the Ducks. As Edmonton creates a turnover, you got a forward back on D, and McDavid walks him, sells it far side, comes back to the short side, and elevates the puck.
Oh, what a play by McDavid. His 28th goal of the year. At 14:15 of this first period, it's 2-0 Oilers. Lindstrom now comes in front of the net. Zegras will shoot it. That was blocked. Couldn't get it through. And McLeod will skate it out for Edmonton. Come down the left wing. Into the Anaheim zone. Got hit hard along the boards by Vetrano and took exception to it. Up the left side. Strome will get to the center. As he cut to the middle, he'll dump it right on net. Pickard can set it. Stetcher up the right wing to Ryan. Got it to the right wing corner, goes in behind the goal. Lagesson up the boards. Carrick kept it in for Edmonton. Carrick on the left for Ryan, goes to the left wing corner. 4:10 to go here in the first. 2-0 Oilers lead. It's along the left wing boards in the Anaheim zone. Bump back to the blue line. Ekholm over to Desharnais. He'll shoot it. And that one off the stick of Johnston. Sailed over the net. Ekholm left point. He'll let it go. That misses. Desharnais on the right point will keep it in. Give it to Carrick. He'll come over to the left side inside the Anaheim zone. Back to the blue line to Ekholm. He'll rip a shot. Scores! What a shot by Matthias Ekholm. It's 3-0 Edmonton.
Oilers had double net front presence there. Don't think it picked anything up off of a stick. Great play by Carrick. Takes a hit to make the play. Bo Gruel filled him in. But Ekholm with an absolute heater. 8th of the year. 3-0 Edmonton.
16-16 time of the goal for Matthias Ekholm. Janmark was parked right in front of the net. Gibson never saw it. And Ekholm's got points in 4 straight games. The Oilers have a 3-0 lead. Bouchard on the right wing to Fogle. A little move to get it into the zone, but it'll go right to Gibson. He's going to cover it. And we're
their identity to life. Recognize the name, get in the game. WilliamHuff.com.
Experience a game day meal that's second to none. Fanfare with Skip is your all-star lineup of local restaurants this hockey season. Watch Jack Michaels as he goes behind the scenes to give you the play-by-play action on each restaurant's connection to the community and our team. Visit EdmontonOilers.com/skip to watch this month's episode with Meat. Then open your Skip app and tap in an order with exclusive fan access to game day combos and free delivery.
Did somebody say Skip?
Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
3-0 Oilers lead. 3:36 to go in the first period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year.
Oilers won 70% of the draws. McDavid posterizing a forward back on D. Broke for the 2-0 goal. Ekholm, a goal and assist +3. It's a plus machine, isn't it?
He is a plus machine. Ekholm from Carrick and Desharnais at 16-16 to put the Oilers up 3-0. McTavish comes into the Oiler end through the middle. A shot that just glances off the stick of Bouchard. It goes wide, and Nurse will bring it out for Edmonton. Gets to center ice, shoots it in. Gibson will rim the puck to the corner. Goes to the right wing, back to the point. Bouchard keeping it in. To Draisaitl, right side, top of the circle. Now to Henrique, to Draisaitl. Tried to get it low, goes off a shin pad. Lundestrom up the right wing. Is able to get it out for the Ducks. Bouchard at his own blue line. Now on the left wing to Nugent-Hopkins. He'll come into the Duck zone. Goes back towards the boards. Up to the blue line. His pass across the line gets picked off. Terry will get it out and give it to Fowler. He'll come into the Oiler end. Go over to the right wing and could not get a pass through the middle. McDavid then gave it away. Killorn with a shot and a save by Pickard. He got it with the right pad. And the puck cleared out. Oh, that was a glorious opportunity for the Ducks and Alex Killorn. Killorn to Carlson. He'll come into the Oiler end, drop it to Killorn. To the blue line for Zellweger. Now on the right to Fowler. Bring it across the line. He'll shoot it, and that's partially blocked. It'll get to McDavid. Right wing to Nugent-Hopkins. He'll clear it out.
Oilers got two righties on the ice on D there, Cam.
Puck brought in through the middle. It goes off a stick. Zellweger following the play. 2 minutes to go in the first. 3-0 Edmonton leads to the blue line to Terry. His shot just wide of the Edmonton net. Vakanainen on the right wing. To the point to Terry. We'll go to the left side. Back to the blue line. Now on the right. Carlson shot. Saved by Pickard. And the rebound goes in behind the net. And it's McDavid up the right wing. He'll get it out. Got to center ice. He'll dump it in. Go around to Kane, left wing corner in the Duck zone. To Stetcher, a backhand that's saved by Gibson. The rebound was wrapped around, saved by Gibson. Puck in behind the net. Perry to the left wing point for Matthias Ekholm. Now over to the right side. Gets into the right wing corner. McLeod takes a hit. It goes in behind the Anaheim net. Perry trying to get it loose. Vetrano, though, will go up in the air. He's able to get it out. It's a bouncing puck. Zegras will pick it up. Come into the Oiler end on the right wing. He'll spin. He'll pass. The shot off. off the post by Vetrano. May have gone off the pad of Pickard. And the puck goes to Calvin Pickard. He'll cover it up and hold on. With 58 seconds to go in the first, 3-0 Edmonton leads.
Well, they're lucky they're up 3-0 because back-to-back shifts. This game is loose. There are scoring opportunities. Trevor Zegras went 360 and slid a backhand or pass across, and Vetrano, who's a 30-goal scorer, hit the post clean.
It went off the post, and then it glanced off the pad of Pickard. That could have easily banked off of him and in. Whew. Face off to the left of Pickard. Silverberg gets knocked down. Puck cleared out by Derek Ryan. Mintyukov off the right wing boards. It got to center ice. Nurse will hit somebody at the bench with it. We got a whistle. 43 seconds to go in the first period. Adam Henrique, Connor McDavid, Matthias Ekholm, the goal scorers for Edmonton. Face-off will be just outside the Oiler blue line. Shots are 12-8 favor of the Oilers. There's Desharnais off the right wing glass. Lundestrom back into his own end to Mintyukov. Off the left side, Lundestrom's able to dump the puck in. Nurse will get it around the boards, and it goes by Lindstrom on the right point and out. Mintyukov, left wing to Lundestrom at his own blue line. He's forced back into his end by Sam Carrick. Lundestrom up the right wing. He's able to get it to the blue line. That's it. Lindstrom back into his own zone. Will just take the time off the clock. First period will come to a close. And the Edmonton Oilers, the 3-0 lead after the opening 20. And Bob, the Edmonton Oilers were ready to play from the get-go.
Yeah, it was. They were ready, and you know what? A little loose once they got up to 3-0, but a pretty decent performance overall. And Connor McDavid with one of those goals where you just go, wow, are we ever lucky to watch this guy on a nightly basis? Spectacular player.
Yes, that one will be on all the highlight reels throughout the rest of the day. As we head downstairs, Brendan Escott with Adam Henrique.
Yeah, Adam's fourth as an Oiler, opening the scoring there. It comes against your old team. I wonder just if you could take us through what you recall from that.
Yeah, you know, it's just a good, really end-to-end play from behind our own net. Hecky made a good rim out. We got a good bounce at the line and got some pressure and found an odd man rush, and then Leo made a great play. And you know, I should have known Gibby was thinking he knew where I would shoot, so fortunate to get that rebound.
Talk about playing alongside Leon Draisaitl now, another game, and just how much of a treat it must be to play with someone of that skill level.
Yeah, I mean, he sees the ice so well, and he attacks, and he looks to make plays constantly. Even when you think they're not there, he's thinking to make those certain plays. So, you know, it's been fun to be on his line and kind of grow that chemistry, and hopefully we can keep building.
Thanks, Adam.
Thank you.
His 22nd of the season is one of the first period markers, Cam.
All right, thanks very much, Brendan Escott with Adam Henrique. Adam Henrique is an amazing interview. And now picking up opening the scoring for the Oilers. So Adam Henrique has scored, Connor McDavid and Matthias Ekholm. And the Oilers have a 3-0 lead after 20 minutes of play here at Rogers Place. Shots were 12-8 for the Oilers in that first period. First intermission coming up with Reed Wilkins and Rob Brown. They're standing by, and they are ready to go. We're going to take a break from Rogers Place. 3-0 Oilers after 20. It's Fort Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sobeys and Safeway Liquor is your #1 stop to get game day ready. For a limited time, on game days only, Oilers fans can come by a Sobeys or Safeway liquor store and get stocked up with a 15-pack of Molson Canadian or Coors Light, now $26.99 each. Available only at select Sobeys and Safeway liquor stores in the Edmonton area. Must be 18 plus. See in store for details. Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud fans and partners of the Edmonton Oilers.
CHED Edmonton. If Santa's elves make the toys, then who makes the Easter egg chocolates? You can always count on us for the hard-hitting questions. Happy Easter from 630 CHED. Edmonton's news, today's talk.
A Chorus Entertainment radio station.
Stay connected with your community and enjoy the latest updates and exclusive access to concerts and events by becoming a 630 CHED Insider. Don't miss out on a single moment.
Sign up now at 630ched.com.
And click on CHED Insider Newsletter to become a vital part of Edmonton's premier news and talk community. 630 CHED, Edmonton's news, today's talk.
Where Edmonton stays informed and entertained.
Today and every day. At the Intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Back to 9 and will keep it in. Ekholm on the left side. Well, the pass goes through the middle. Lundestrom after Draisaitl went through the middle. It gets turned over, and here's McDavid the other way down the left wing. In over the line. The breakaway. Scores! Connor McDavid goes upstairs on Gibson. It's 2-0 Oilers.
Well, the blazing speed and the precise finish from Connor McDavid takes you into the highlight zone for Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos, 3 great locations, Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the winner's zone. McDavid's 28th of the season, unassisted. Henrique scored the first goal. Ekholm scored the third goal. Oilers leading the Ducks 3-0 after the first period. Rob, we'll start with the McDavid goal. It's a loose puck drifting down the left side. McDavid gets to it. And for a lot of players, you're thinking, okay, he might be able to step in and get a shot away from a decent distance before he's cut off. But McDavid, you're thinking, okay, how much is he going to pull away from the defender, and then what's he going to do when he's in alone?
Oh, well, it was a chase mode for the Anaheim Ducks, as it was a terrible play at the offensive blue line for, I think it was Lagesson. Trying to deke at the blue line. You can't do that when you have the best player in the world out, predatory, looking for a turnover, and he got it. So then it was a chase from the offside defenseman trying to go over to McDavid. But if you watch the replay, you'll see McDavid is always looking past the defenseman. So right now the defenseman thinks, okay, is there someone behind me? Is this a 2-on-1? So he couldn't totally commit. And then there was a little bit of a delay by Connor where he slows just a second. That forced the defenseman to slow that was chasing. And at that point, now he's done. There's nothing the defenseman can do. Connor's going to go by him. And this is a play where the goalie, he's got to respect Connor's speed coming all the way across. So he's cheating a little bit across. Connor has quick hands, pulls it back, and he's going upstairs. There's absolutely zero chance for John Gibson on that. The mistake was made at the offensive blue line, and the world's best scores a pretty goal.
Well, and the ongoing theme with Anaheim, Rob, the games we've seen them this season, you've talked about it. When they give up a chance, like, man, oh, man, they give up a chance. Whoa. They were okay early. They were a little busy in the offensive zone, but the Oilers wouldn't give anything clean. And then in the first 6 minutes of the game, the Oilers had 3 2-on-1s or 3-on-2s. Like, just away the Oilers went. Henrique got that goal almost 4 minutes into the game.
Well, and this is what we talked about before the game and why I have a hard time watching the Anaheim Ducks team, because they have skill. We saw that late in the period, some of the pretty plays they made, but zero structure or any thought towards defensive hockey. On the Draisaitl 2-on-1 with, well, more or less it was a 3-on-1 with Henrique. The defenseman pinched, it hit his skate and bounced out, but no one was backing the defenseman up, so it's a 3-on-1. On Connor's goal, William Lagesson is playing with the puck at the blue line, trying to deke a guy with guys on him. You're playing against the best line in hockey. You don't get it in. That's a bad play. Odd man break. The goal by Ekholm from the point, Carrick has the puck down low, and Bo Grew, the centerman, his job is the high defenseman Ekholm. He leaves Ekholm and runs down to hit Carrick. Carrick says, okay, and passes the puck. Ekholm all the time in the world. Zegras, who's got incredible talent. We saw the backhand spinorama pass that he gave Vetrano. Great pass. First period in the offensive zone, throws it blindly through the middle of the zone, turns into a 3-on-2 with Connor McDavid. In his own zone, backhand, no-look pass in front of his own slot, turns into a grade A scoring chance. You talk about the number of 2-on-1s. There is zero structure. There is zero thought of defensive hockey. And when you are a team that is outskilled, the Oilers are a better hockey club. And the stats tell you that. The standings tell you that. You have to play a smart hockey game. And they tried trading chances, and you're not going to win against the Oilers. They're just too talented up front. So, to me, it was a very loose game. And now the only problem is when it's a loose game like that, and the Oilers were getting chance after chance, the Oilers became very loose in the last 6 minutes.
Yep.
You saw McDavid throw a blind pass in front of his own net, right to Vetrano, who's a 30-goal scorer. Pickard makes a big save. The back play from Zegras to Vetrano. No one picked Vetrano up. He hits the post. And then right after that, I'm not sure which defenseman on the Oilers, again threw it right out in front. So when you play a team that's playing loose and you have a lead, sometimes you get a little loose yourself. That's something the Oilers are going to want to be aware of here in this second and third period. But the Oilers are going to get a number of chances. And this is why you see Gibson fatigued and getting injured, is every chance the Oilers had. They had 13 shots on net. I bet you 11 of them were grade A scoring chances. Anaheim just plays with zero defensive structure.
Well, Stetcher almost scored on a wraparound. He's been activating. And quite frankly, Nugent Hopkins, to me, of all the close calls, that should have been a penalty. His stick was held and he had an open net. Well, that's the one I thought should have been called. It looked
like his stick was between the legs of the defender chasing him, who at that point was going to continue to turn his legs to not let him get it. Well, I mean, Stetcher had the one from behind the net, but he also had the Corey Perry 2-on-1. That was a beautiful play by Corey Perry. Stetcher has a wide open net, and a smart penalty taken by the defender coming back. I believe it was Silverberg.
That was Silverberg that got that one.
Yeah, I mean, he had to take it. I mean, it was a wide open backdoor empty net on a pretty play by Corey Perry. But again, this is an Anaheim team that it's almost like, you know what, I'll get my goal. I'll be on for 4 against, but if I get my goal, it's a good night, because they're giving up that many chances, and just bad habits. The one thing, though, that I will give credit, Mason McTavish for the Anaheim Ducks, he is a very good hockey player and is going to be a good hockey player in this league. And Leo Carlson, that kid is skilled. Now, what you want is you want them to learn how to play the proper way. As in that first 20 minutes, the Anaheim Ducks just did not play the proper way, and the Edmonton Oilers took full advantage of it.
All right, now you heard us talking about Troy Stetcher. Cody Ceci is not playing. He missed practice yesterday, and Chris Knobloch said he was ill and would be a game-time decision for today. So we had an idea he might not play. And remember this as well, Brett Kulak only played 49 seconds in that period. I didn't get a good look at it, Rob, but Bob was talking about him taking a puck off the side of the head. So I don't know if he was pulled out by the concussion spot or if there's something more lingering here. We'll see if he comes out for the second period.
Yeah, you know what? I don't remember exactly, but I do remember there was a shot that went on net that hit right in front of the net and popped up in the air. So I wonder if that was the one.
They could be down to 5D for the rest of this game.
Yeah, well, I mean, Stetcher wants an opportunity to show what he can do. He's going to get a lot of
he's
looks.
Going for it today offensively.
Well, and again, we talked before the game of the rotation with the bottom 6 players, and Carrick's in tonight and Brown is out, how they want to be in game 1 of the playoffs. So they're going to show well, and there's internal competition. Again, Cece's got the leg up as your top 6 defenseman and is only out because of illness. But Stetcher, he wants to be noticed, and in a positive way. Now, again, this is the Ducks, and it's not Vegas. But you only get to do what you can do with your opportunities. The opportunity tonight was for Stetcher, and that was a very good first 20 minutes for Stetcher. The one thing he can do, and he can do very well, is skate.
Yeah.
And we saw that in the first 20 minutes.
Oilers lead Anaheim 3-0 after the first. Fort Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Portage College graduates are incredibly employable. How does Portage know? 99% of employers surveyed said they would hire a Portage grad. Get career ready at Portage College. Learn more by visiting portagecollege.ca.
When you play the largest 50-50 in sports, everybody wins. Your support makes all of Oil Country a better place. A place of kindness, caring, and compassion. Uplifting those in need, changing lives forever. The largest 50-50 pot in professional sports is currently growing by the second. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com and help change lives today. Maybe even your own.
AGLC license number 645766.
Every time the Oilers play, you win. Because for $4.95, you can grab a KFC Big Crunch sandwich every Oilers game day. That's right. For only $4.95, you can bite into a KFC sandwich filled with a crispy seasoned chicken breast and topped with lettuce and mayo anytime the Oilers hit the ice. KFC, it's finger-licking good. Offer only redeemable in restaurant at participating KFC locations. Other conditions may apply.
Believing in yourself takes confidence. At Portage College, 93% of grads say their education gave them the skills and knowledge they needed for their careers. That's the kind of confidence that leads to great results. Learn more at portagecollege.ca.
This is Global News at the first intermission. I'm Zach Ferguson. A suspicious death in Strathcona County has the RCMP Major Crimes Unit investigating. Police say yesterday morning a man was found dead inside a vehicle on Township Road 510 and Range Road 213 about a half an hour southeast of Edmonton. Police are hoping someone has information on the case. Alberta's Premier says tacking on the final 4 cents of the gas tax is the difference between running a budget deficit or surplus. On April 1st, the price of the pump is expected to go up a total of 7 cents, 4 from the gas tax and 3 from the carbon tax increasing. A rally downtown this afternoon commemorates the annual Palestinian Day of the Land. Lead organizer Musa Kaskas says it used to be a celebration, but this year's holiday will be combined with government calls to action, especially for Palestinian families in Canada. I'm Zach Ferguson. Your next scheduled newscast is at the second intermission on 6:30 CHED.
Real Canadian Superstore is your one-stop shop. Check out their flyer for their PC Optimum offers, deals on club size and no-name items. Always low-priced everyday items.
Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oilers fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
International Union of Operating Engineers, Local 955, is one of Alberta's largest and most diverse union locals in the province. Members work in everything from construction and maintenance to pipelines, renewables, healthcare, education, municipalities, and more. They are a big part of Alberta's past and will be a big part of Alberta's future. Apprenticeship, jobs, pension. That's IUOE Local 955. Visit joinustoday.ca to learn more, and let's go Oilers.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
All right, the goals scored by Henrique, McDavid, and Ekholm as the Oilers lead Anaheim 3-0 after the first period. Oilers hitting the road after this one. Monday, they'll play St. Louis, and Wednesday they will be in Dallas, coming back then on Friday to host Colorado in Calgary 1 week from today as we check the scoreboard for Pizza 73, official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Baseball this afternoon, bottom of the third inning, Blue Jays trailing Tampa Bay 1-0. In the National Hockey League, the Panthers hold off the Red Wings 3-2 in a shootout. 5 minutes left in the second period. Minnesota and Vegas still looking for the first goal in that game. Several games coming up later, including the Predators, who finally suffered a regulation loss a couple of days ago. They visit the Colorado Avalanche. The Maple Leafs going up against Buffalo. Hurricanes will play the Canadiens. Boston meets Washington. The Jets, who have been struggling lately, home to the Ottawa Senators. Kings and Flames, one of the late games tonight, as are the Stars and the Kraken. Calvin Pickard leading the Oilers out for the second period. Cam Moon, Bob Stauffer straight ahead. 3-0 Oilers. Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At the intermission has been brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
MIC is a leader in medical imaging and the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers. Make MIC your choice. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, the game doesn't stop for injury. MIC's sports medicine imaging specialists can help you get back in the game with a timely and expert diagnosis. Go where the pros go. For a location near you, visit mic.ca.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Honey, I overloaded the washing machine and there's a mini waterfall pouring through the basement roof.
We'll fix it. Don't worry, babe.
And I might have horribly shrunk your lucky jersey. Oh!
Life happens. Access Insurance can help. The Save of the Game is brought to you by Access Insurance. When Albertans need it most, they know they can count on the Access Insurance team for a huge save. It's easy to switch and save. Check out their Google reviews.
And visit accessinsurancegroup.com.
You're listening to Oilers Hockey on 630 CHED and on the Radio Player Canada app.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place. 3-0. Edmonton leads Anaheim. We're getting ready for the second period of play. That Oilers Mega 50-50, it's got a special offer for you. For every day you purchase $100 of 50-50 tickets, you receive $25 for the River Cree Resort and Casino and $25 for Castrol. Buy your tickets now at edmontonoilers.com/5050. It's in support of Food Banks Alberta. That total jackpot right now, $1.8 million and climbing. Draisaitl, Henrique, Fogle start things off in the second with Nurse and Stetcher out there on the back end. The puck goes to Nurse up the left wing off of Henrique. He's got McTavish in front of him, and the puck dumped into the Edmonton zone. Nurse will go across. Troy Stetcher up the right wing, gets it out to the neutral zone. Now Zellweger back into his own end for the Ducks to Fowler through the middle. He missed McTavish with it. That's an icing call against Anaheim. 24 seconds gone here in the second period. 3-0. Edmonton leads. It was Henrique, McDavid, and Ekholm scoring for the Oilers, and Hyman gets an assist. And Brett Kulak will not be returning in this game. Upper body. He got hit with that shot in front of the Edmonton net in the first period. So yeah, Zach Hyman an assist on the McDavid goal. So that it was originally unassisted. Face off to the right of Gibson. So the Oilers going, will be rotating 5 defensemen. Puck back to the point. Ekholm to Bouchard. Now on the right into the corner. Draisaitl will come out of the corner. Put it off the post as he tried to go short side upstairs. And Lundestrom up against the boards in his own end. Across to Fowler. Now to Zellweger, and he'll get it out. At center ice, McTavish helps it the rest of the way down. Pickard will pass the puck to Ekholm. Now on the left wing, just got it to center. And now Ekholm's able to jam it into the Ducks' end. Gibson will set it in behind the net. Up the right wing, Lindstrom will get it out. Goes off a stick at center. Bouchard in his own zone. Up the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Now to Bouchard. He's joined the rush. He'll come down the right side into the Ducks' zone. It's a pass into the right wing corner for Hyman. The right wing boards to McDavid to the blue line. To Bouchard. Winds up. Rips a shot that misses on the short side. Goes over to the left wing. 3-0 Edmonton here early in the second period. Hyman in the left wing corner. From behind the net to the right side to McDavid to Hyman. Hyman over to the left wing. Gets it out to Nugent Hopkins. He put it just wide. May have glanced off the outside of the post. And out to center ice with it is Terry. Down the left wing to Carlson. His shot, and is saved by Pickard from the angle. Back to the blue line. Lagesson will let it go, and that one off of Nugent Hopkins and wide. Terry in the left wing corner. Up against the boards with Hyman. It'll go to Carlson to the middle, and Killorn couldn't get his stick on it. Back at 9 and on the left wing. A shot, and a save made by Pickard. He holds on to it. 2 minutes, 3 seconds gone here in the second period. 3-0 Edmonton leads.
Well, good opportunities both ways, and for Anaheim, it's been Leo Carlson that's probably created 2 of their better looks in this hockey game. Zegras made a good play and another chance. Conversely, for Edmonton, anytime McDavid or Draisaitl's line on the ice, there's a threat there.
We'll go to the end boards. Nurse got it near the line, back at 9 in the shot, and it was kicked out by Pickard. Puck in the right wing corner. Strome to Zegras. To Strome, going behind the Edmonton net. Back to Zegras, right wing corner. Cross ice to Strome on the left, into the middle, and it goes off a couple of sticks, comes to the blue line. Lagesson on the right wing. To Zegras, to the middle of the ice, and Strome couldn't get his shot away. Back at 9, and he'll keep it in. To Vetrano, put it in behind the Edmonton net. Desharnais up the right wing. And the puck comes out, and it's Nurse at center. Now to Kane, into the Duck zone. To the right wing corner to McLeod. He gets pinned on the boards. Zegras will get the loose puck. Cross to Strome at the Edmonton blue line. He'll dump it in. Ekholm wheels out from behind the Oiler net. And he'll come through the middle of the ice. Right wing to McLeod. He'll dump it in. Gibson was only able to slow it up. Ekholm along the left wing boards. Runs into Johnston. Grew gets it free. Give it to Fowler around the left side. Unable to get it out. And Stetcher on the right wing point. Good job of keeping it in. DeCane now on the left wing point to Ekholm. He'll shoot it. Glove save made by Gibson. Carrick going to the front of the net. And we get the whistle with 3 minutes and 18 seconds gone in the second period. 3-0 Edmonton leads.
Nothing wrong with that play by Ekholm. Get a shot to net. See what the situation is with Kulak. We think he got hit high with the puck on the side of the head.
So Oilers would be 5 defense the rest of the way. Puck goes to Stetcher off the draw. His shot gets blocked. That one hit Lundestrom, and that one hurt. And it's cleared down. It'll be icing against the Ducks as Isaac Lundestrom goes to the box.
This guy's had some issues here, core issues over the last couple of seasons. They hit a double-digit goal season, and they thought they had their third-line center. He's playing third-line left wing. I think logic dictates they'll end up moving Zegras maybe in the off-season, and then roll with Carlson and McTavish as their top 2 centers, and Cutter Gauthier they'll make an attempt to sign. Based on where his college team is, likelihood is he'd only get into 1 game for Anaheim this year. Do they burn a year for 1 game? They might. Look out.
Terry brings it out. He's got Leeson with him, and over the line. The pass to Leeson was too far as it was a 2-on-1 break for the Ducks, and the puck goes into the corner in the Oilers zone. And Ekholm gets control of it. Turns into the left corner. Got it up the boards. Lundstrom had kept it in and bringing it out. It'll be Janmark. He'll get it across to Carrick. His shot and a save made by Gibson.
Great play by Janmark. Just frees up a 2-on-1 look there for Sam Carrick. He's not going to get a better opportunity than that coming off the rush.
Draisaitl loops back into his own end. Now comes up the right wing. Into the Duck zone, right side to the corner. Draisaitl behind the net. Over to the left. Lost it. Zellweger got it free. And it comes through the middle of Carlson. On the right wing to Zellweger. He lost an edge, got the puck to the middle of the ice, and it'll go over to the right wing, and it's Carlson for Fowler, but off his skate to the left wing corner. Strome around the boards to Zellweger. He's on the right wing point. 3-0 Oilers here in the second. To Killorn. His pass off the stick of Draisaitl, and he's coming up the left wing. Got it into the Duck zone. Now to Fogle in front of the net. To Henrique, and his shot was partially blocked. Puck in the right wing corner. Adam Henrique to the blue line, to Bouchard, over to Nurse on the left. Down the left wing boards in the Duck zone. It went off the skate of Draisaitl, comes out. Oilers have to regroup. Draisaitl at his own blue line. Left wing to Nurse. He'll come into the Duck zone. Protects it along the left wing. Played it in behind the net. Gibson comes out to rim it. It won't get out. It'll get to the middle of the ice. Hyman will get the puck to Nugent Hopkins. His shot off a stick goes wide. McDavid to the right wing point to Stetcher. Now over to Nurse. Down to the middle of the ice, and McDavid had it knocked free. He'll keep it in, though, to Hyman. His shot, and a bad save made by Gibson. Puck cleared out. Nurse on the right wing. That pass was in behind McDavid. It'll be icing against the Oilers. There's Edmonton with some opportunities. Anaheim couldn't get it out.
David lost an edge there. They're just checking to make sure he's okay. He's going to have a D-zone draw coming up. Good luck for Hyman. Who else? Connor McDavid finding him. An excellent stick save there from John Gibson. Again, I mean, you're talking about a guy who, for about 4 years in the league, was a top 5 goaltender. It's dropped off, but it's been in a time in which Anaheim's rebuilt their club. Traded away a lot of defensemen, lost a couple in the expansion draft as well.
That was the 11th year in the NHL as Gibson. His Nurse brought it down the left wing. It went off of Johnston and out of play as he tried to play it towards the net. It'll be a face-off in the Duck zone.
Fowler's in his 14th season in Anaheim. Silverberg's in his 11th year. Gibson's in his 11th year for Edmonton. Nugent Hopkins in his 13th. Draisaitl and Nurse in their 10th, and McDavid in his 9th.
Face off to the right of Gibson. So the Oilers will get the McLeod, Kane, and Perry line out with Bouchard and Ekholm. Strome wins the draw for the Ducks. Lindstrom went in behind the net to Mintyukov. Mintyukov into the corner. Try the other way, but that doesn't work. It's Kane. Will sweep it towards the net. It goes through the slot, up the right wing. It did come out. Home played it back in. Zegras will get the puck to center ice. Kane right back into the Duck zone. Left wing for Perry. Perry along the left boards about top of the circle. In behind the net. Trying to get it to Kane. It gets to Perry. Now to McLeod. The shot from the angle misses. Off the corner boards. It comes out. 6.5 gone here in the second. 3-0 Edmonton leads. Pass for McLeod. That goes over his stick and down the ice. Icing against the Oilers. Faceoff will be to the right of Calvin Pickard. He's got 11 shots from the Ducks to deal with so far in this game. Oilers have 16 down at the other end. So McLeod against Leo Carlson. McLeod wins the draw to Bouchard. Up in the air. Got it out. Zellweger back into his own end. Over to Fowler. Fowler up the middle to Terry. Just over the line. That's hacked away from him by Derek Ryan. The puck comes out. Killorn will come in on the right wing. Off the right wing boards. Pickard to play it. On the right side, it was Ryan to get it out. The puck gets into the Duck zone. Zellweger on the right wing to Terry. Back to Zellweger. Over to Fowler on the left wing at his own blue line. Fowler cross ice. Olin Zellweger right wing to Troy Terry. Can't get it deep. Ekholm right in front of him. Ekholm clears it out. So Lagesson back into his own end. On the left wing to Carlson as he's trying to find some room. It's hard to do. He's got Matthias Janmark right there. I'll leave the puck to Troy Terry. Terry dishes on the right to Silverberg. He'll come into the Oiler end. Went to shoot it. Went off his stick. He gets it back to Lagesson. Now to Vakanainen. On the left wing. The shot and the save made by Pickard. Off the right side, it was Leeson who let it go. McTavish in behind the net. Back to the blue line. Vakanainen over to Lagesson. Lagesson right point. The shot and the save by Pickard. He'll hold on to it. We'll take a break. 7:58 gone here in the second period. 3-0 Edmonton leading Anaheim. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Until April 20th, make the shift to more savings at Fountain Tire and get up to 25% off select tires, including Goodyear. Restrictions apply. Financing available. Book online today. I forgot to mention the bonus $50 off any service of $150 or more. No, I knew 15 seconds wasn't long enough.
Foreigner, live in Edmonton. Foreigner is back. The Farewell Canada Tour. You're as cold as ice. Friday, May 10th, Rogers Place. Foreigner, with special guest, Ted Pins. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.ca. Foreigner, the Farewell Canada Tour.
Legacy Heating and Cooling is the #1 heating and cooling company for people who want heating and cooling, because you'll save a bundle by bundling. Then you can use hot, cold, Coming thermostat, do what you're told. Turn up the heat, turn up the cold, till the vents start pushing out tornadoes. Bundle my furnace with some AC. Gonna get a deal from Legacy. Oh yeah, save a bundle when you bundle your new furnace and AC from Legacy today. Plus no payments and no interest for 1 year. That's how you build your legacy. Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Until April 20th, make the shift to more savings at Fountain Tire and get up to 25% off select tires, including Goodyear. Restrictions apply. Financing available. Book online today. I forgot to mention the bonus $50 off any service of $150 or more. No, I knew 15 seconds wasn't long enough.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
3-0 Edmonton lead. 7:58 gone in the second. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place.
And Connor McDavid's underneath getting a little bit of work done on a skate after he blew a wheel. Oilers down Brett Kulak. Solid 15-minute game defenseman. He took a shot up high.
Face off in the Edmonton zone. Stetcher on the right wing, and that goes off the glass and out of play. They'll do it again.
Stetcher in for Cody Ceci, who's been fighting the effects of an illness, was not at practice yesterday.
Draisaitl will take the draw against McTavish.
Hey, McTavish is pretty good in the circle for a young guy. Strong player.
Lagesson comes in from the right point, got it to the corner. It comes loose, a pass to the point, picked off by Fogle, will bring it out. Into the Anaheim, and he'll shoot. And that goes wide of the net. The stick of Leeson had come up on Fogle, and the Edmonton Oilers are about to go on the power play.
On the power play without Connor McDavid right now. Don't think he made his way back to the bench. They're checking to see if they're leaking. Of course, Brent Leason's father, Darryl, one of the best university quarterbacks we ever saw in Canada.
All right. 2-minute variety. Yeah, looks like
David's back.
Looks like that skate's been fixed. Power play brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. 3-0 Edmonton leads. We're here in the second period.
Bold Gruel out here and take the draw against Draisaitl. Did a good job tying him up. The Oilers' first power play. Did it again.
Goes in behind the net. Vakanainen up against the boards with Hyman. Nugent Hopkins gets it free to McDavid. Left corner to Draisaitl. Back to the left wing point for Bouchard. For Nugent Hopkins, he goes in behind the Anaheim net, over to the right, on the right wing boards to McDavid. Goes to the blue line, to the middle, to the net, saved by Gibson. Puck goes to Draisaitl, to McDavid in front of the net. Nugent Hopkins got tied up, didn't get a shot away, and Silverberg will get it out.
Two great looks, and unfortunately, Edmonton couldn't get it. Sticks on puck.
Up the left wing, Nugent Hopkins into the Duck zone. Brings it up to the top of the circle to Bouchard. Now to Nugent Hopkins into the corner. McDavid, side of the net, trying to go short side upstairs off the shoulder of Gibson. Puck in the right wing corner of the Duck zone for Draisaitl on the right wing to the left wing point for Nugent Hopkins. Into the middle on the blue line. Bouchard, right wing to Draisaitl. Draisaitl into the corner to McDavid. Now to Draisaitl to McDavid. Scores! Connor McDavid! Power play goal. Edmonton up 4-0.
Switched it up that time, Cam. Give and go. Draisaitl returns it back to McDavid, and he just outweighs John Gibson. I mean, he's in the middle seam. There's nobody there to defend him. 29th of the year, second of the game for McDavid. Second assist for Draisaitl.
9:28 time of that goal. Edmonton 1 for 2 on the power play. Oilers are 8 for 18 in the last 5.5 games.
Taking a run to get back up to number 1. I'm just looking where Lucas Dostal is right now, Cam.
Oh, there he is. He's down the That's as far as he got. Corey Perry brings it right back in on the right wing. to the corner to McLeod. Looks to the slot to Nurse. His shot and a pad save made by Gibson. It's in behind the net. Perry will get it to the blue line to Nurse. He'll go to the right wing point with it. To Ekholm. He'll just walk in. Blast a shot. That one went off of Lindstrom. The puck in the right corner. Janmark to the point for Nurse. And across the line, he was forced out. Puts it back in. Edmonton's offside. They got to tag up. 9:05 to go in the second. 4-0 Oilers lead. Zegras up to center ice for the Ducks. Went to dump it in. Ekholm got it right back out. Toronto at center into his own end to William Lagesson. Left wing to Vakanainen. The left side just off the stick of Strome. Goes deep into the Oilers zone. Ekholm for Carrick on the left wing at his own blue line. He'll go across to Stetcher. Now to Carrick. Whoa. Ran right into Janmark, and Lagesson got it out. Toronto to Strome. Had to wait for Grew to get on side. Grew comes down the left wing. Grew to the left wing corner. Out of the left corner. Up to the top of the circle. Little backhand pass to Zellweger. To Bo Grew in the middle on the blue line. His shot. It doesn't get through. A lot of traffic in the slot area. And the puck goes over to the right wing. Silverberg along the corner boards. As it comes free, Carrick will scoop it out on the backhand. 8 minutes to go in the second. 4-0 Edmonton leads. Zellweger, the right wing for Grew. He'll dump it in. Silverberg puts the pressure on Desharnais. Zellweger was in from the right point. He's able to keep it in for Anaheim. To the left wing side to Grew. Grew trying to slide off the check of Ekholm. They'll poke it to the blue line to Fowler, to Zellweger, cross ice. And that's taken away by Fogle. Now to Janmark. Come up the left wing. Janmark to Fogle. Into the Duck zone. The shot and a glove save made by Gibson. He'll hold on to it. 7:24 to go in the second. 4-0. Oilers lead the Ducks. From Rogers Place, it's Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Every time the Oilers play, you win. Because for $4.95, you can grab a KFC Big Crunch sandwich every Oilers game day. That's right. For only $4.95, you can bite into a KFC sandwich filled with a crispy seasoned chicken breast and topped with lettuce and mayo anytime the Oilers hit the ice. KFC, it's finger-licking good. Offer only redeemable in restaurant at participating KFC locations. Other conditions may apply.
McDavid trying to come in with speed. Here he comes. McDavid shoots. Top shelf. He scores!
Hey, Edmonton. Rogers wants you to stay connected to your Edmonton Oilers.
Connor McDavid! Fantastic!
Catch every goal on Canada's largest and most reliable 5G network with Rogers 5G mobile plans. To learn more, visit rogers.com/5G. That's rogers.com/5G.
Blue collar work deserves big dollar perks. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals is hiring heavy equipment technicians, maintenance supervisors, PM servicemen, maintenance coordinators, and pretty much every other position that makes Alberta go. We help move the earth that makes Alberta grow. So why not work for a company that makes your bank account grow too? Visit heavymetalequipment.ca to find your new career. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals, helping you move the earth.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 4-0 Edmonton leads. 7:24 to go in the second period. Faceoff will be in the Duck zone to the right of Gibson. Shots 21-12 for Edmonton. McDavid's got a pair of goals. Henrique and Ekholm have also scored for the Oilers. Draisaitl wins the draw to Desharnais left point. Now on the right to Bouchard. To Draisaitl to Bouchard. His shot and a pad save made by Gibson. That was a hard shot by Bouchard. He'll go to the left corner and couldn't get it back to Fogle. It'll go to the right side. Draisaitl's got it. Up to the blue line. Right wing for Warren Fogle. Tried to go to the middle. Hacked away from him and down the ice. Pickard push that one back up to Bouchard. Out of Fogle, he'll come in, he'll shoot it. That goes off his stick to the left wing corner. Adam Henrique on the inboards. Leo Carlson, though, able to get body position, and he'll start up with it through the middle. It's Carlson into the Edmonton zone. Right wing to Terry. He'll go to the right wing corner. Troy Terry goes in behind the net to the left, and he had nowhere to go. It lands up behind the net. Bouchard right side to Fogle. Now to Draisaitl. He'll bring it out. He'll come down the right wing. He's got Nurse with him and Henrique coming down that right side. The one-hand pass to Henrique, and he put it just off the outside of the net. And Vakanainen will get it out to center ice to Carlson. Now to Terry. Into the Oiler end on the right wing. Unable to get it low. Nurse will get it out. It goes high in the air. Bouncing around at center. Carlson into his end. Under 6 to go here in the second period. 4-0 Edmonton leads. Puck directed in by Strome. Nurse to the end boards. Around on the left for Nugent Hopkins. Zellweger able to keep it in. Now to the right wing corner to Strome. Off the post from the angle.
Wow. That looked like it was in. Look out.
Puck comes in front. Great save by Pickard with a left pad off of Zegras. But a penalty coming up as Calvin Pickard had to deal with Zegras right in front of him. And Ryan Nugent Hopkins is going to the box. And Edmonton's about to be shorthanded. We're going to take a break. 5:36 to go here in the second period. 4-0 Oilers lead the Ducks. From Rogers Place, this is Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Can drinking a little less alcohol give you the energy you want?
6 a.m. workout? You're on.
The sleep you need?
No more tossing and turning.
And the glow you're after?
I look and feel better.
Moderation. It's worth it. Be inspired at drinksenseab.ca. A message from AGLC.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know what I'm a fan of? Alberta. The wide open spaces, the highways and byways, and a rugged, beautiful terrain that I'm proud to call home. Maybe that's why I'm also a fan of my Ford F-150. It's tough, capable, and smart, which makes it a natural fit for roads like these. So if it's a new truck you're looking for, look no further than the truck Albertans love to drive, F-150. Head into your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
For years now, we've been warning Edmontonians on the hazards of our stormwater facilities. While they may appear to look like still ponds, there is moving water beneath the surface, which makes the ice dangerously... The unpredictability of stormwater facilities makes them treacherously unsafe for all winter activities, even walking. So think twice. Don't go on the ice. A safety message from EPCOR.
Can drinking a little less alcohol give you the energy you want?
6 a.m. workout? You're on.
The sleep you need?
No more tossing and turning.
And the glow you're after?
I look and feel better.
Moderation. It's worth it. Be inspired at drinksenseab.ca. A message from AGLC.
You're listening to Oilers Hockey on 630 CHED and on the Radio Player Canada app.
4-0 Oilers lead the Ducks. 5:36 to go in the second period. We thought Ryan Nugent Hopkins was going to the penalty box. He got called for high sticking, but upon further review, as one of the linesmen must have came forward and said that stick never touched Zegras, no penalty against Nugent Hopkins.
You might have been able to argue that Nuge got a stick in there. Not even a hook, really. No. Just Zegras selling. You got to watch it when you're a player. You do that.
Oh, yeah, that was laughable. Now that we finally got a good view of that, that wasn't even close. Stick touched his hand.
I somehow think if the Oilers whack Trevor Zegras again in this game, they'll get away with it.
On the left wing point, Mintyukov will shoot it wide of the Oiler goal. Vetrano to Lindstrom, his shot, and that's blocked in front of the net by Stetcher. It's kept in. Vetrano to Strome in front of the net. Oh, what a great save made by Pickard off of Zegras. The rebound put on goal. Pickard will stop that too. And the puck in the right wing corner of the Oilers zone. Along the boards, Perry to the middle. Now over to Nurse. Up the right wing to McLeod. Into the Ducks end. Stops up. Drops it. Going in behind the net, Perry, he'll walk out, the shot and the save made by Gibson. He covered it. Corey Perry with a great opportunity. And we got the whistle with 4:58 to go in the second period. Edmonton up 4-0.
And hash marks in, Corey Perry still has it. I mean, he was never the most explosive skater, but he's got a slick set of mitts, and he understands how to make plays around the net and run off of picks. And that time he just created a look for himself, and Gibson made a great save, exploded out of his goal to cut the angle down. And
anticipated, too. I thought Gibson anticipated.
It's almost like he's seen that before out of Corey Perry. Where would he have seen that before?
He was completely betting he was going far side, not short side on that, was Gibson. And he bet right. Off the draw in the Duck zone. It goes to Ekholm on the blue line. Across to Darnay, right wing to Draisaitl. It goes to the top of the circle, and Zellweger just got it out. Darnay to Leon Draisaitl. Bring it up the right wing. Cuts to the middle as he gets to center. Goes over to the left. Little saucer pass to Ekholm. Into the Duck zone. To the left wing corner it goes. Terry in behind the net. Got held up a bit there by Draisaitl. Puck goes to the middle, and Terry will bring it out for the Ducks. Right wing to Zellweger into the Oiler end. He'll stop to the left wing point to Fowler. His shot off the arm of Pickard, and the puck in the left wing corner. Fowler up against the boards with Henrique on him. Comes free to Darnay, to his partner Ekholm. He's got room up the left wing. Make his way to center. He'll give it to Foegele. A breakaway pass. Foegele, shot, scores! Warren Foegele on the breakaway, and it's 5-0 Edmonton.
Well, that's a goal and 2 assists and +4 for Mattias Ekholm. I mean, what a stretch pass, and they over-rotated on Draisaitl, and Foegele cut the seam perfectly. And Fogel's been a Duck killer this season. 5-point performance earlier this year. He's got his 17th of the year.
15:57 time of that goal. Perfect pass by Mattias Ekholm. And Foegele goes 5-hole on Gibson. It's 5-0 Oilers. Silverberg will shoot it into the Oilers zone. Pickard was able to get it out. Now brought right back in. Silverberg on the right side. A shot. And high. Side. 5-0 Oilers. 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Along the right wing, Lundestrom. On the right wing boards. But McDavid gets it loose. Now to Nugent Hopkins. On the right side, he'll dump it in. It'll go into the corner in the Duck zone. Nugent Hopkins got to it first. Pokes it across to McDavid. He's on the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Put it in behind the net. Lindstrom can't get it out. Stetcher will shoot it, and that misses. We'll come to the left wing point where Ekholm will keep it in for the Oilers. The left wing boards to Nugent Hopkins. Now into the corner to McDavid. Walks out of the corner to the point. Ekholm is shot. And that one hits somebody in front of the net. It goes over to the left wing. Lundestrom able to clear it out. Ekholm at his own blue line. Left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Just got it in. It almost could have been a 2-on-0 for Edmonton. Puck brought in by Zegras. He'll come down the right wing. The backhand save made by Pickard. Puck sent to the blue line where it's kept in. Zellweger got it to the right wing corner. Now along the boards is McDavid. He'll cut to the middle as he gets to center ice. Now into the Duck zone. And the Oilers go offside right at the blue line. Minute 50 to go here in the second. 5-0 Edmonton leads. Vincent Darnay's got a couple of assists in this game.
Zegras does make some tricky plays.
Yes, he does.
But if you watch Carlson when he's on the ice, they look like they got a chance. And this is, again, they're going to get Cutter Gauthier. I'll ride with Carlson and McTavish if I'm Pat Verbeek all day. And Gauthier's going to help them. And then they've got, some real good young puck-moving defensemen coming. They'll be okay.
Two other blue line, Bouchard. Through center. Comes up to Strome. He'll shoot it in. Pickard out of his net. To Bouchard. On the right to Corey Perry. Pinching in is Fowler, so Perry will loop back through the middle and get it out. To McLeod now on the left wing to Kane. Into the Duck zone. Goes to the left wing corner. Kane up against the boards. As he gets tied up, McLeod try and find that loose puck. Instead, it goes to Killorn to the middle to Carlson. And Carlson down the left wing. Into the Oiler end, top of the circle, he stops. Got it in behind the net. Now to Killorn, right wing corner, into the slot. It'll go to Vakanainen, left point. It's shot, and his save made by Pickard. He'll hold on. 54 seconds to go here in the second period. 5-0 Edmonton leads.
So Tristan Lunau, he dealt with some illnesses. He was supposed to be part of Team Canada. He was a top scorer in the Quebec League. Mitchnikov last year led the OHL in scoring. Zellweger led the WHL in scoring. We're talking for defense here. So they got three guys that can transition it. They're sitting Jackson Lacombe out. He's more of a shutdown guy. So they'll be transitioning these defensemen in the next couple of years. They got Nathan Gaucher down on the farm as well. He won a Memorial Cup last year. Patrick Waugh in Quebec.
Lauren with the puck on the right wing. Back to the blue line to Lagus. Thought about shooting it. Didn't have a lane. Tried again. Put it right off of Henrique. And Fogel's able to get it out. Warren Fogle at center. Left wing to Draisaitl. Into the Duck zone. Right down the left wing. 30 seconds to go here in the second period. Cleared out by Lagesson. At center ice is Draisaitl. Cross ice saucer pass off the skate of Nurse. Lagesson to Terry. Just into the Oiler end with it. And Ekholm will go in behind the Edmonton net now to Draisaitl. 10 seconds to go in the period. Couldn't get it out. Carlson was in front of him. Gets into the corner. Nurse got it around the boards and just out. And the period will come to an end. And the Oilers tack on 2 in the second. They had a 3-0 lead after 20, make it 5-0 through 40 as the Oilers in a comfortable situation after 2 periods. Well, they continue to press, continue to pressure, and they've played well through 40 minutes.
They have. They've capitalized on their opportunities. They're a much better team. Lagesson having a bit of a conversation with Fogle there. Now, Lagesson's not afraid to chuck him. We know that. He fought Josh Anderson once as a member of the Oilers against Montreal. Bottom line here is you're up 5-0. You're better than them. Just roll over 4 lines, get through the next period with this lead.
And play smart. 5-0 the lead for Edmonton after 2 periods. Connor McDavid, he scored twice. Adam Henrique, Matthias Ekholm, Warren Fogle, the goal scorers for Edmonton. Reed Wilkins, Rob Brown, they got the second intermission for you. 5-0 Oilers after 2 from Rogers Place. It's For Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
NHL action is heating up with an ultra-cool game day experience at the Canadian Ice House. Pre-game with us for great food and drink with an amazing wall of sight and sound. Hands down the most TVs to catch all the hits, the goals, and the game day glory. Enjoy $1 off tankards of Coors Light and Molson Canadian every Oilers game day where NHL hockey lives at the Canadian Ice House.
CHED Edmonton. If Santa has a sleigh and a huge bag, how does the Easter Bunny do it with a little basket? You can always count on us for the hard-hitting questions. Happy Easter from 630 CHED. Edmonton's news. Today's talk.
A Chorus Entertainment radio station.
It's our YEG with 630 CHED.
Experience a gripping reimagination of events leading to the assassination of civil rights leader Dr. Martin Luther King as the Citadel Theater presents The Mountaintop, March 30th through April 21st. Tickets at citadeltheater.com. Then walk, run, strut, or stride as Leading Edge Physiotherapy's Run Wild takes over the streets of St. Albert May 4th and 5th with challenging and fun races for everyone. Details and registration at runwild.ca.
For details on these and more events, visit 630ched.com. At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Fowler up against the boards with Henrique on him. Comes free to Desharnais, to his partner Ekholm. He's got room up the left wing. Make his way to center. He'll give it to Fogle. A breakaway pass. Fogle, shot, scores! Warren Fogle on the breakaway. And it's 5-0 Edmonton.
Ekholm feeding Fogle, who beats John Gibson to take you into the highlight zone for Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos, 3 great locations, Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the winner zone. Ekholm with a goal and 2 assists. McDavid has a couple of goals, and the Oilers are taking it to the Ducks 5-0 after 2 periods this afternoon at Rogers Place. Rob Brown, Reed Wilkins at the Intermission for End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. Well, Rob, we thought this one had the potential to get out of hand. It is out of hand. The Oilers pretty much in complete control. Anaheim's had a few looks. Calvin Pickard has made the saves that he has needed to make, but the Oilers just too much for this edition of the Ducks.
Yeah, I mean, Pickard has played well in the chances. When Zegras comes out with Strome and Vetrano, they've had some good looks. They've had a couple good shifts, and Pickard had to be good on those. Nugent Hopkins had the penalty, no penalty, where he stopped a wide open net by Zegras. But other than that, again, we talk about the deficiency of the defense responsibility for the Anaheim Ducks. The Fogle goal is another great example of it. Ekholm skated up the ice. He got the puck around his own goal line, skated up unimpeded the entire way to center. He was going to dump it in. I mean, he hadn't taken a stride in about 30 feet. He was going to dump it in, and Fogle just stood on the blue line, and nobody was on. All of a sudden, Ekholm's like, all right, and this makes an easy pass, and Fogle goes in all by himself from a standing still position. It just shows you how open he was. The Oilers power play, it was like you see in a basketball game where 2 guys are, okay, we're going to pick and roll here. I'm going to pass to you, you roll around him, and I'll give it back to you. McDavid and Draisaitl did that, and when McDavid got it, he was able to skate about 15 feet and pick his choice of where he wanted to put the puck. Gibson, again, 0 chance on that one. So this is a team that is preparing for a long playoff run versus a team that's preparing for a long summer off. And you can tell by the way the game has been played, and certainly by the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's been pretty much just a blue wave in the Anaheim end of the rink. And I mean, there's that one shift they had an open chance to clear the puck, didn't get it out. Hyman got a quick shot away. So, yeah, it's more or less what we expected here tonight from the Oilers. Vinny Desharnais, by the way, with a couple of assists, matching his career high for points in the game.
Yeah, well, the last assist, it was the Fogle breakaway. He chipped it behind his net to his partner, Ekholm, and then watched as he got a freebie go up the ice. But Desharnais played well. I mean, really, on the Oilers side of it, there's really no one that you could fault tonight, as they've been in total control. Now it's just one of those ones, if both teams would love to play the final 20 minutes straight time, the referees are going to do their best to keep it going straight time, as they're not going to try calling any penalties as well. And there was one fun thing that happened in that period, as we saw.
That's right.
We went to commercial break, there was, Zegras had a great chance. He gets a shot on net, nice save by Pickard. The rebound stays wide open net. Zegras has an open net to put it in, and as he's about to shoot it in on his backhand, Nugent Hopkins comes back from his point and lifts the stick of Zegras. Now, there could have been an argument made that it was up near the hands. You can call a penalty on that, and I would have completely understand. He turns to the ref, Zegras, and he kind of throws his head back, and at that point I'm thinking, all right, you know what, there's a hook there. I had an open net, it was a goal. But after he did that, he then put his hand to his face and said, it got me in the face. You can read his lips. And then the ref put his hand up. There's going to be a penalty. Nugent Hopkins pleaded his case all the way to the penalty box, saying, okay, there was no way I was even close to his face. No way. To no avail, he goes in the box. But then a linesman came, and they had a little huddle while there was that commercial break. And the linesman said that did not go near his face. And a referee does not like being embarrassed. He took the penalty off the board. Nugent Hopkins went back to the bench, and that'll be something in the back of that referee's mind every time he watches Trevor Zegras play from now on. It's one thing to throw your head back when a puck does come near, or when a stick comes near your face. That was 3 feet away from it. That was hip high where the stick went, and he grabbed his face. We call that a World Cup soccer play, as he just needs Zegras to roll around a few times on the ice. But give the refs credit on that one. And it's Nugent Hopkins, this is twice in the last 3 or 4 games where the phantom calls have gone against him. But when you're the brute that RNH is, they're always looking to throw you in the penalty box.
They're out to get him. But yeah, they went to commercial then for people who've been watching on TV or listening to us, and then they actually announced it while they were in commercial, the ref said after consultation with the officials on the ice. So that can't be reviewed. But, I mean, the refs call the penalties, but a linesman can say,
yep,
hang on, I think this is what I saw in the play. What are you seeing? You know, and that's I remember I asked Kerry Fraser once, like, now with the 2 referee system, a ref might make a call, another ref might think, oh, that wasn't a penalty. I said, what will they say to each other in the dressing room? Like, certainly they're not going to say, oh, hey, man, I think you missed one there. Kerry said, no, they'd never say that to another ref, but they'd say, what did you have on that play? Or what was your view of that? Or you call the high stick, where did he get him? You know, where you're kind of saying, like, oh, I don't know, but you don't come out and say the guy was wrong. But there the linesman could say, I don't think it got his, I don't think that got his face, right? Well, I think Zegras dressed it up.
The linesman would have come over and said, "Okay, did you get a good look at it?"
Right.
And the ref would have said, "Not really," because he'll be honest. I'm like, because he doesn't want to be wrong.
To be right. Yeah.
And then the line skate, because what I saw, and he'll tell him what he saw, and then they'll talk about it, and the ref will say, "Well, okay, are you positive?" "Yep." "Okay, we'll take it off the board." And it was the right call. If Zegras would have said something, "He hooked me," or something along that line, Nugent Hopkins, I don't think would have argued it. But when
I agree. I thought it was a hook.
I thought it was a hook too. We see that all the time on breakaways where you just get it on the hands. I mean, he denied the shot. It was an open net, so I can understand that one. But when he said it's a high stick, that's where RNH is standing there looking at the ref and goes, "Yeah, no, I don't think so."
Not again.
Yeah. Like, you weren't even close on that one. But the refs did get it right. And in a game where everything has gone the Oilers' way, they got it right, and they went the Oilers' way that one, too.
Shots 25-18 for the Oilers, 12-10 in that second period. They're just replaying Fogel's breakaway goal on the scoreboard here. Quick 5-hole shot on Gibson. Again, if you missed it earlier, Brett Kulak left the game in the first period, played one shift, 49 seconds. We think a puck got him in the head or something like that, so hopefully he's going to be okay. Troy Stetcher is in for Cody Ceci. Ceci is ill. Boy, Stetcher's looking for one, eh? He's been inside the offensive hash marks quite a bit.
Well, play to your strengths. And the one thing that Stetcher can do, he can skate. He can absolutely fly. And he is out there. Here's your opportunity to shine. Do what you do best. And we've seen that tonight with Troy Stetcher. I mean, I don't know if Kulak does miss a game. Does Stetcher get an extended look, or is this where you bring up the left-handed guy for Kulak in Broberg? But Stetcher, you get your chance, show what you're capable of doing. And so far tonight, the Edmonton Oilers' 3 trade day pickups have all looked very good. Carrick, Hendrick, and Stetcher.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, because we don't talk about Stetcher as much, but another guy they got at the deadline. The 50-50 draw is coming up tonight for the Oilers Community Foundation in support of Food Banks Alberta, addressing food insecurity in our community with consideration, compassion, efficiency, and effectiveness. The jackpot just went over $2 million, and there's also still an early bird draw at 4 o'clock for $5,000 cash. So go to the Oilers website and hit that 50-50 link to snap up your ticket. Oilers 5, Anaheim nothing after 2. Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
When you play the largest 50-50 in sports, everybody wins. Your support makes all of Oil Country a better place. A place of kindness, caring, and compassion. Uplifting those in need, changing lives forever. The largest 50-50 pot in professional sports is currently growing by the second. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com and help change lives today. Maybe even your own.
AGLC license number 645766.
MIC is a leader in medical imaging and the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers. Make MIC your choice. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, the game doesn't stop for injury. MIC's sports medicine imaging specialists can help you get back in the game with a timely and expert diagnosis. Go where the pros go. For a location near you, visit mic.ca.
At the Chop Leaf, greens for lunch gets you moving. Now you can shake, shake, shake it. Made with fresh greens and vegetables, choose from 9 delicious, oh-so-shakeable salads. Or try it as a wrap or rice bowl. So however you shake it, you'll enjoy something you can feel good about. Visit the Chop Leaf near you or order online today to enjoy some freshness on the go.
This is Global News at the second intermission. I'm Zach Ferguson. A suspicious death in Strathcona County has the RCMP Major Crimes Unit investigating. Police say yesterday morning a man was found dead inside a vehicle on Township Road 510 and Range Road 213, about a half an hour southeast of Edmonton. An autopsy has been scheduled for after the long weekend on Tuesday. The possible future of the Alberta NDP is playing out in the current leadership race to replace Rachel Notley. The provincial and federal party.
Chris said, but you're back into more. What can you say about the opportunity to play your former team, your former teammates?
Yeah, for sure. Every game's an opportunity. Obviously, it's special playing against my old teammates, but I'm looking forward to it. Should be a fun game to see everyone, and yeah, should be good to get back in.
For you, you get traded here. You're excited to get traded here. There is sort of a bunch of guys on lines 3 and 4. So, just how do you sort of deal with? Okay, sometimes it might be your turn to sit out like it was the last game.
Yeah, but we got a ton of depth, forward and D. So that's great. That's what you want. This time of year to have guys healthy and ready to go. So it's great. All you can do is just be a good teammate, cheer on your teammates, work hard, and our guys have done a great job. The guys that have gone in and out have come in and played really well. So it's definitely a positive thing, and something that I'm happy to be back in and looking to make an impact.
Sam, in your first week with the team, you're talking about how great this locker room and the presence in that room is. Now that you've been here for a little bit longer, how do you kind of describe it now, especially heading into the postseason in late April?
Yeah, it's good. It's we've got a very veteran team here. I think one of the older teams, if not the oldest in the league. So that's great. That helps a lot. A lot of guys that have gone on some deep playoff runs, and that shows for sure. A lot of poise in that room. No panic at all. So. Yeah, it's fun to be part of. I'm learning a ton from a lot of the guys, and I think everyone's super competitive in this room, and it's it doesn't matter if it's late March or first game of the playoffs. Every game it feels like it's a very important game, and we still got lots to play for till the end of the season here for standing. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been very serious and competitive, and it's been great.
I apologize for putting you on the spot here, but what have you learned most about this team on the ice and its its ability to deliver results?
Yeah, just the offense that this team can create is it's been super fun to watch. I obviously knew a little bit. Just everyone in the league knows what we have here in that locker room, what we can do offensively, and it's been fun to see how hard these guys work. Even on practice days, doesn't matter what it is. Our best players are always out there working harder and first on the ice, and it's something to take. There's a lot that you can take from that and a lot you can learn from it. So it's been fun. There's a reason why they're that good, and obviously they work really hard. So it gives you a lot of inspiration.
Sam, this has been a whirlwind of a transition, no doubt, still. But have you had time to just sit back and think about the lifeline you've been given, just from where you were to where you are now, and when it comes to playoffs?
Not really. I'm not trying to sit back and think too much right now. I'm just trying to go by each day. It's been busy for sure. When you do get a day off, it's good to rest and all that. But I'm not trying to sit back and just enjoy the ride. I'm trying to do what I can to help out, make an impact. And they obviously brought me in for a reason, and I'm trying to justify that and just have a good impact on whether it's practice or whether I'm in the lineup or not. Just be a good teammate.
I guess the main thing is you now get to look beyond 11 games from the end of the season.
Yeah, for sure. That's obviously it's in the back of our mind. It's what we're working for. It's what we play for. So it's exciting. You can feel the buzz for sure. You can feel the city of Edmonton is excited, and we're super excited. So it's gonna be fun. Yeah, they finally made it. So that's great. Had to find a house first to move into, and thankfully I was able to do that, and now got the family here. So it's super exciting to have them.
Does it feel like with the matchup tomorrow, now that they're here as well, just kind of all your worlds are colliding in a way?
For sure, when we first got traded, we kind of circled this date and said, okay, hopefully.
Off in the first place. But through it all, you have a partner in Alberta Blue Cross. Our travel insurance lets you take the security of home with you, wherever you go. Whatever life brings, be ready for it. Find travel insurance today at ab.bluecross.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Oilers with a 5-0 lead. We're getting ready for the third period of play. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. Play the largest game day 50-50 with life-changing jackpots. That current total over $2 million in climbing. Our next lucky winner will be drawn tonight. So get your tickets now at edmontonoilers.com/5050 in support of Food Banks Alberta. Connor McDavid with a couple of goals, leading Edmonton with 6 shots on net so far in this game. Draisaitl, Foegele, and Henrique to start it off with Nurse and Stetcher. And if you're just joining us, Brent Kulak got hurt in the first period and is not coming back in this game. So the Oilers have been rolling 5D since the first period. Fowler with the puck off the draw. Side his own blue line, over to Zellweger, up the left wing. Lundestrom will direct it in. Pickard helps it around to Adam Henrique. Now to Draisaitl, pinned in front of the Edmonton bench. And Draisaitl just got it along the blue line, and McTavish will shoot it towards the net. And there's Pickard to stop it. He'll cover it up. 24 seconds gone here in the third.
Tell you, John Gibson's got to be wondering what's going on here. His last 3 starts, guess how many combined goals Anaheim scored? In his last 3 starts, did not get a goal. And we're sitting here at the start of the third, and we got ourselves a 5-0 game. It's pretty tough for goalies to win games when your team doesn't score a goal.
When you get nothing. Yeah, you're right. Here's Terry, side of the Oiler net to the middle. That's off his stick. Carlson in on the right wing, then lost it to Nugent Hopkins. He'll bring it out for Edmonton to center ice to McDavid into the Anaheim end. Cross ice pass. It'll go to Bouchard, right wing, in front of the goal, off the stick of Nugent Hopkins. It goes over the glass and out of play.
David got dumped. He's shaking it out. He got deposited to the ice. Nugent Hopkins having a little bit of a conversation down low. And hard to believe, Connor McDavid, at the time that the coaching change was made, had 11 points. I believe he was like 100th in the league in scoring. He's now tied for the Art Ross race after the 2 goals tonight at 124 points.
Crazy.
He's pretty good.
He is pretty good. Scored a highlight reel goal here this afternoon. Puck on the right point. Bouchard will get it across to Hyman, now behind the net to McDavid. He's got 2 in the afternoon, but one of them is unbelievable. On the left wing point to Ekholm. Now to Hyman in the corner to get away from Lindstrom if he can. Now to Nugent Hopkins, left side, top of the circle. Forced back to the point. Went off a skate. It gets to the middle. Puck cleared out by Lindstrom. We'll go down into the Edmonton zone. Ekholm to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard to Matthias Ekholm. On the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. He'll shovel it in on the backhand. Perry recovers it. Goes to the left side. Penalty coming up to the Ducks. When they touch it, it's touched by Lagesson. Going to be a hooking call against William Lagesson. And the Edmonton Oilers are going to get their 3rd power play. They're 1 for 2 with the man advantage.
5-0 lead. You put the second unit on the ice to start the power play. That's the conversation Chris Knobloch's having right now with Glenn Gulletson. I think you're going to see the second unit starting off here.
Power play brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Face off to the right of Gibson. It's Henrique, Kane. They're out there.
What'd you say? They were 8 for 18 over how many games? Last 4 games?
Well, the last, 6 if you include this one. I had said 5.5 at that time because it was halfway through the game. But, yeah, 8 for 18 in the last 6 with time to go here in the sixth game. All right, puck goes to Kane off the draw, to the blue line to Nurse, now on the right to Ekholm. Cross to Nurse on the left. Ekholm to Nurse. Nurse will shoot it, and that one blocked. It goes to Kane on the left wing. His drive, that blocked too. Nurse will keep it in on the right wing. Got it to the right wing corner. Fowler feeling the effects of that block. Ekholm to Kane on the left wing point. Into the corner to Perry. Got it to the middle, but Silverberg will get it through the middle. Finds Lundestrom. And Lundestrom down the right wing. Plays it to the left wing corner in the Edmonton end. Ties it up. Ekholm trying to get it loose. So is Darnell Nurse. It's still tied up. Deep in the Oiler end. Now dug out, and it's Perry up the right wing. Perry to Nurse. At center on the right to Kane. Broken up. Vetrano will get it the rest of the way down. Ekholm to Bouchard. 49 seconds to go in the penalty to Lagesson. Edmonton up 5-0 here in the third. Now to McDavid. He'll bring the puck in. Go over to the left wing. To the point to Bouchard. To McDavid. To Bouchard in the middle on the blue line. To McDavid on the left. Across to Draisaitl, the one-timer, and his stick craters. Snaps in half.
Open net. Doesn't break.
Mintyukov will get it down the ice.
Looked like Noah Dobson breaking his stick in overtime against Finland. Remember that?
I do. Yes. Penalty over in 15 seconds. As McDavid comes in on the left wing. Over to Draisaitl on the right, top of the circle. To McDavid as he skates around the top. Makes a little move in the middle. Over to Draisaitl. It was slowed up. Right wing side to McDavid, to the net. The shot saved by Gibson. The rebound just put wide. Hyman at the side of the goal. Penalty is over. Edmonton 1 for 3 on the power play. They're up 5-0. It's here in the third. It's McDavid behind the goal. On the right, got it over to the right wing boards. Lagesson's able to clear it out for Anaheim. Bouchard to Draisaitl into the Duck zone on the right wing. To Hyman, but it skips off his skate. Mintyukov off the right wing boards, all the way down. It'll be icing. 4 minutes, 8 seconds gone here in the third. Edmonton up 5-0.
Unlucky not to have a sixth goal there. Because McDavid took it hard to the hole, and the puck squirted through, and Hyman, he's had a lot of pucks deflect in on him this year for 51, and how about Leon with the one-time lucky?
And he was only holding about 3 feet of stick. The rest of it was gone. Up the left wing, Killorn's going to get it out for the Ducks. Into the Oiler end on the left side. Comes down the left wing to the corner to Carlson behind the net. He missed it. On the right wing point, it was kept in by Lindstrom, but his stick cratered. He's got to go get a new one. And Janmark will bring it out for the Oilers. Into the Duck zone. He was tied up. Puck gets given away. And in the right wing corner, Fogle unable to get a shot. And it goes to Stetcher on the point. He'll float it to the net. And a glove saved by Gibson. He'll hold on to that. 4 minutes, 43 seconds gone here in the third. 5-0 Edmonton leads. Connor McDavid's got 2 goals. Adam Henrique, Matthias Ekholm, Warren Fogle also scoring for Edmonton.
Vegas has got a point. They're in overtime, where they've had a lot of success of late. Tied 1-1 Minnesota, in Minnesota. Amadio with his 13th to tie it after Kaprizov had his 37th for the Wild.
Face off to the right of Gibson. Puck along the boards. Strome got it to the blue line. Then he'll go cross ice at center to Vetrano. One touches it. Vakanainen walks in. His shot off the post, and it goes over to the left side. And Kane's able to get it out. He's trying to go by Lagesson. He comes down the left wing, in behind the Duck net, over to the right. Kane all the way up to the blue line, and Lagesson forced it out. And the puck hits center ice. Lagesson into the Edmonton zone to Vetrano to the right wing corner to Strome. Out to Zegras in the high slot. And a Strome on the right wing. Cross ice to Fowler, left wing corner of the Edmonton end. Behind the net, Vetrano. His pass will go right to Derek Ryan of the Oilers. He'll give it to Ekholm. He'll get it out. The Nurse at center, now into the Duck end. Right wing to Kane, he'll dump it in behind the net. Lagesson went to reverse it. That didn't work. Now to Fowler. Around, but in from the right point. Bouchard let it go back to Draisaitl. He'll get to the slot. Now over to Bouchard. He'll shoot it. Saved by Gibson. The rebound just getting away from Evander Kane. And out to center ice is Silverberg. He'll dump it into the Edmonton end. Just over 6 minutes gone here in the third. 5-0. Oilers lead the Ducks as Warren Foegele skates through the neutral zone. Lost it right at the Duck blue line. But it's kept in by Foegele. As Johnston couldn't clear it. Draisaitl can swing it back to the point for Desharnais. Now across to Bouchard. Now on the right wing to Draisaitl. He'll shoot it, and a save by Gibson. Puck goes to Fowler. Got it to the corner. Getting it free, though. Foegele will go to the right wing point for Desharnais. Across the blue line to Bouchard, now to Draisaitl. Skates it up to the blue line. He's on the left wing point. He'll come down the left wing. I'll go into the corner. Johnston trying to take him out. Draisaitl protecting that puck. Little backhand pass to the blue line to Desharnais to Bouchard, and a shot that just goes wide. Fowler will get up in the air and out. Bouchard on the right wing. Now to McDavid into the Duck zone. A pass across. Scores! Gets the pass from McDavid to make it 6-0 Oilers.
That's a thing of absolute beauty. Anaheim was trying to complete a change. The Oilers had just started one, and Bouchard hit McDavid in full flight. Connor cuts as a left shot from his right to his left. Hyman opens up, one times one home from basically the face-off circle. 52nd of the year, McDavid's third point, and the Oilers are up 6-0.
7:06, time of that goal. Great setup by Connor McDavid to get assist number 96 on the season. Puck dumped down by Stetcher. Hyman got to it. To New. Get it around the boards to Bouchard. He's on the right point. Right wing to McLeod. Now to Nurse as he goes into the corner in the Duck zone. We'll give the puck to Perry. What a play. He'll walk it out. And that goes off the pad of Gibson. Perry still has it. Right point. Kane is there. His shot off his stick goes over to the boards. Carlson will get it out to Killorn at center. Back to Carlson. Brings it into the Edmonton end. His pass to Killorn missed him. Kane will bounce it out to center ice. 6-0 Oilers lead. 8:45 gone here in the third period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place. Kane in on the forecheck. Creates a loose puck. Spins around, but Zellweger is able to skate through the middle, get to center ice. Now to Zegras. He'll dump it in. Goes over to the right side. Desharnais got it out. Getting to it. Janmark goes into the right wing corner in the Ducks end. He's up against the boards. Ryan in there too, around to the left point. Nobody there for Edmonton. It comes out. Ekholm's got to go after it. A little tight turn on the left wing right at his blue line. It doesn't get out. Goes to Strome on the left in front of the goal, but Ekholm breaks it up. Ekholm to Carrick. Now out through the middle to Janmark. He'll cut to the right and come into the Ducks end. Stops at the hash marks right side. Pass to the middle, goes all the way to the blue line. Nurse will shoot it. Saved by Gibson. The rebound in front of the net. Loose puck. Ryan trying to find it. It comes back to the point. Nurse on the left wing to Carrick, and his shot just off his stick goes wide. Right wing point. Bouchard hammers one off the bar. And the puck goes to the blue line, and Zegras will bring it out. Then he loses it to Bouchard. He'll give it to Ryan. He'll come in and through the middle, just missed Carrick.
You think Bouchard got much on that shot, Cam? I think he broke the goalpost.
He dented the post. It's in behind the Ducks net. Both teams making changes. 9:39 to go in the third. 6-0 Edmonton leads. Desharnais runs into Johnston. Draisaitl in his own end to Stetcher. Now to Desharnais. Through the middle of the ice, it'll go down into the Duck zone, and Lagesson up the right wing to Silverberg. He'll float it just inside the Edmonton blue line. It's picked up, and Silverberg with cross ice. That doesn't work. Goes off the corner boards, and it's Fogle down the right wing into the Ducks end to Draisaitl. He's got it on the right wing boards, just above the top of the circle. Cross ice pass to Stetcher, and he'll just sweep it into the left wing corner. Lagesson up to Silverberg. He'll get it out. Ducks are making a change, and Stetcher will bring it in on the right wing. Off the boards and behind the net for Hyman. Now on the left to Nugent-Hopkins. Nugent-Hopkins to the point to McDavid. Brings it across the line. Gives it to Bouchard. Now down the left wing. Ekholm. He's in. He's going in behind the net. It'll go to the right side. Back to the right wing point to Bouchard. Now to McDavid in the high slot. Forced over to the left. McDavid to Ekholm, and he rips it wide of the net. Bouchard will keep it in. Leeson will clear it out as the wave goes around Rogers Place. Edmonton up 6-0 here in the third. 8:05 to go in the period. Ekholm up to Nugent-Hopkins. It's offside against Edmonton. We're going to take a break. 6-0 Oilers lead the Ducks from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm proud to call myself an Albertan. You know, after years of touring this great province in my Ford F-150, I've learned the value of driving a tough, capable, smart truck. Whether you're working for the weekend or long-hauling it like I am, there's an F-150 for every Albertan, with plenty of options to choose from, like available Pro Power on board. So if you're looking for a new truck, stop by your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
Every time the Oilers play, you win. Because for $4.95, you can grab a KFC Big Crunch sandwich every Oilers game day. That's right. For only $4.95, you can bite into a KFC sandwich filled with a crispy seasoned chicken breast and topped with lettuce and mayo anytime the Oilers hit the ice. KFC, it's finger-licking good. Offer only redeemable in restaurant at participating KFC locations. Other conditions may apply.
Sobeys and Safeway Liquor is your #1 stop to get game day ready. For a limited time, on game days only, Oilers fans can come by a Sobeys or Safeway liquor store and get stocked up with a 15-pack of Molson Canadian or Coors Light, now $26.99 each. Available only at select Sobeys and Safeway liquor stores in the Edmonton area. Must be 18 plus. See in store for details. Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud fans and partners of the Edmonton Oilers.
All games, all seasons. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 6-0 Oilers lead the Ducks. 8:01 to go here in the third period. And how about Matthias Ekholm's afternoon?
Goal, 2 assists, and +5.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Face-off outside the Anaheim blue line. And Nurse went to shoot it towards the net off the stick of Killorn. It goes out of play.
At some point, you'd like to see this line of McLeod, Kane, and Perry get rewarded. Perry's been all around the net. The other two former Ducks. Goal from Adam Henrique and an assist from Sam Carrick in this game. Perry's made some great moves, just hasn't been able to score.
Yeah, this line has had a bit of bad luck around the opposition net. They should have one or two. Puck goes to the blue line. Darnay on the right wing point. Get it in behind the net to McLeod. Now side of the net to Barry, and he brought it in front. Couldn't get a shot away. The puck brought out. Mintyukov on the right wing. Give it to Killorn. Now for Carlson. The pass too far for him. Goes deep into the Oiler end. Nurse around the left wing, but was kept in by Troy Terry. Off the right side, Carlson couldn't get it to the net. Darnay there. Terry will walk it out, get a pass in front of the goal, but unable to get a shot through was Killorn. And the puck along the left wing in the Edmonton zone. Terry along the left wing board, spun around by McLeod. Loose puck to Darnay. Now to Nurse on the left wing. Up the boards and out. Kane at center. Can dump it in on the backhand. Edmonton can make a change. 7 minutes to go in the third. 6-0 Oilers lead. Left wing corner in his own end and couldn't get it out. And it will go to Janmark and his pass off the stick of Zegras. And Janmark will get it low to Carrick as he goes behind the net. Lindstrom on him. Carrick to the left wing point to Matthias Ekholm. But then Strome took the puck away. Up the right side, his pass too far for Vetrano. That's icing. 6:34 to go here in the third period.
57-23 coming into today's game, the last 10 games between these two teams. It's like the hockey gods are evening up from about 2007 to 2017.
Funny how it goes. So what, 26-7 this season?
Yeah.
That's...
Of course, these two teams met in round 3 of the 06 playoffs.
Yes.
Oilers winning in 5 and surviving a lot of illness that year.
Yeah.
In games 4 and 5. Had to get out of that series when they did.
Mintyukov in his own end, right wing. To Strome, up to the blue line. Vetrano made sure that it got out. Stetcher will go right across to Carrick. He'll bring it in down the right wing, wind up, fake it, pass across, but Mark's stick tied up by Vakanainen. Vakanainen in behind his net now on the left. Lindstrom off the left wing boards and out. Grew will take it to the left wing corner in the Oilers zone. Now in behind the net, over to the right, into the slot. The shot, the save by Pickard off of Lagesson, who had a clean look. Penalty coming up to Edmonton once they touch it. Silverberg to the blue line. Vakanainen couldn't hold it in. Delayed penalty against the Oilers. 6-0 Edmonton leads. 5.5 to go in the third period. At his own blue line, Terry will take it back in his end as the Ducks are making a few changes. Now Terry cuts to the middle into the Oilers zone. Will shoot it wide on the stick side. And on the left side, Killorn behind the net to Terry. To Killorn on the left wing, top of the circle to the blue line to Lagesson. He'll get it across. Vakanainen, right wing corner to Vetrano. Now behind the net to Terry, left wing to Killorn. Delayed penalty coming up to Edmonton. Extra attacker out there for the Ducks. Killorn to Terry behind the net. In front of the goal, that goes off a stick and now touched by Kane. And the Edmonton Oilers will be shorthanded when we come back. We got 4:51 to go in the third. 6-0. Oilers lead the Ducks from Rogers Place. This is Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Foreigner, live in Edmonton. Foreigner is back. The Farewell Canada Tour. You're as cold as ice. Friday, May 10th, Rogers Place. Foreigner, with special guest, Ted Pins. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.ca. Foreigner, the Farewell Canada Tour.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs
to Pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian, Ultra, XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
You're listening to Oilers Hockey on 630 CHED and on the Radio Player Canada app.
Adam Henry goes to the box for a slash. The Edmonton Oilers be shorthanded. Penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers up 6-0, 4:51 to go in the third period. Second power play of the afternoon for Anaheim. Face-off will be to the left of Calvin Pickard. Nugent Hopkins taking the draw. Got it to the corner. Nurse tied up. Nugent Hopkins gets a loose puck. He'll turn and find room through the middle. Down the ice it goes. Gibson setting it for Fowler. On the left to Killorn. He'll get to center ice. Into the Oiler end on the left wing. Silverberg. Poke it to the left corner. To Killorn now on the right. Vetrano to Fowler. To Vetrano. Back to Fowler. Right point. His shot scores. Fowler walked in from the right point. Lots of traffic. I don't know if that hit somebody or not. It might have. And the Oiler lead cut to 6-1.
Might have been Alex Killorn. He's leading the flyby here, Cam.
McLeod taking the draw. We'll go to the left side. Lagesson lifted it up, didn't get it out. McLeod down the right wing for Fogle. Adam McLeod to the blue line. Stetcher has it right side. Dump the puck to the corner. Lagesson will just get it out to center ice. It's turned right back in by Fogle. He'll come down the right wing. Into the Duck zone behind the net over to the left. His pass in front went off at Vakanainen. Puck comes free to McTavish. Couldn't get it out. Fogle in front to Perry. The backhand just wide of the net as he got dumped down by Lagesson.
That's a non-call on a 6-1 lead. Perry was tackled by William Lagesson there.
Gets cleared out. McLeod on the right wing to Perry. He'll wind up. Drill a shot. Pad save by Gibson. He'll cover it. With 3:17 to go in the third, 6-1, Oilers lead the Ducks. They'll take a break from Rogers Place in downtown Edmonton. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to the Edmonton Airport. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, you can always enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options or try your luck at off-track betting. And now you can feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Century Casino has it all. Come for the action, stay for the fun.
It's game on at City Ford.
This month saw hockey's All-Stars hit the ice, and an All-Star is back at City Ford. For a limited time, get an amazing 0% financing on brand new Ford F-150s.
Or choose to save up to $6,500 on the 2024 Ford Edge and drive now, pay later.
Plus, spin and win a TV, Dyson vacuum, an iPad, or a trip to Vegas with your purchase.
Visit City Ford on the St. Albert Trail.
Real Canadian Superstore is your one-stop shop. Check out their flyer for their PC Optimo offers, deals on club size and no-name items. Always low-priced everyday items. There are so many ways to save for real at the Real Canadian Superstore.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
6-1 Oilers lead, 3:17 to go in the third.
Who I got on the ice here? Whoa. I didn't expect that.
Connor McDavid with Leon Draisaitl and Zach Hyman. Desharnais and Bouchard on the point. Oilers are up 6-1.
Oh, this will be the last shift for these guys.
Face off in the Duck zone to the left of Gibson. That goal by Anaheim's Killorn from Fowler and Vetrano at 15:42. That was on the power play. Puck comes out to center ice. Strome only got it to the blue line. Bouchard through the middle, just missed the breakaway pass to McDavid. It went off his stick. McDavid, of course, with a couple of goals in this game. It was knocked down by the high stick of Draisaitl. We get the whistle. McDavid 2 goals and an assist. Almost had a breakaway. And they'll come off the ice. That's probably the last time that they'll be out. Fowler with it inside his own blue line up the left. Center ice to Vetrano, but Stetcher stood up on the play and it's dumped back into the Duck zone. Fowler to Zellweger. Up the right wing to Strome. He'll get it out. Stetcher for Nurse. Made a move at the blue line. That threw Ryan offside. Oilers with a 2-game trip this week in St. Louis Monday, Dallas Wednesday, at home Friday against Colorado, in Calgary next Saturday.
We're going to be busy.
It's a busy week. Looking forward to it. Up the right wing, Silverberg will direct it into the Oilers zone. Pickard around the boards to Janmark. He was able to spin it out of the zone. Now Silverberg directs it in. Nurse to Stetcher. Up the boards. It doesn't get out. Mintyukov to the middle to Silverberg. The shot save made by Pickard. That puck comes loose. And Ryan got it to the right wing. And the shot from the point by Silverberg, that was blocked. And it comes out. Janmark down the left side. Pushed a little too far ahead. Lindstrom goes into the corner.
Lindstrom's not a bad defenseman.
No, he is not. He's got it on the right wing. Minute 49 to go here in the third. 6-1 Edmonton leads. Puck flipped out of the Duck zone. Desharnais inside his own end. Desharnais to Matthias Ekholm. Up to Henrique. They'll direct it down. Lagesson to Terry. Now to Carlson. Carlson will bring it out. Right wing to Killorn. Get the puck into the left wing corner of the Oilers zone. Let's say it was knocked down by the high stick of Vincent Desharnais. With a minute 22 to go here in the third. 6-1 Oilers lead.
Well, you had one team at minus 81 goal differential coming in, and another team, which was a train wreck early in the season, at 2-9-1 at one point, the Edmonton Oilers, and at that point they were minus 19. The Oilers came into tonight's game plus 51, so it's a plus 70 swing under Chris Knobloch, or I guess the one game before, make it plus 75.
Sure. Mark dumped in behind the Edmonton net.
And a legitimate threat to get to the 50-win plateau, which for me that's the number.
Through center, it's McLeod. Over the line to Ekholm. Into the Duck zone. A backhand towards the net off a stick. And it's pushed just wide of the goal by Fogle. Perry has it left wing point. Last minute here in the third, Edmonton up 6-1 to Matthias Ekholm to Bouchard. He almost lost it to Leeson, but he keeps it in. Along the left wing boards, Fogle to Ekholm. One-timer and a save made by Gibson. He'll hold on to it. 46 seconds to go in the third.
Little tap there from Corey Perry to John Gibson.
Gibson's been under siege. There's a lot of good opportunities for the Oilers here this afternoon. Face off to Gibson's left. I'm sure this game can't end quick enough for him. Puck to the point. Desharnais, right wing to Ryan. Now to Carrick. He's on the end boards, out to Derek Ryan. His shot just off the arm of Gibson. That goes out of play. 33 seconds to go in the third period.
If you're Greg Cronin on that bench, you just want let's just get this game over with. Did he hit the crossbar here?
No, it went off his arm.
Yeah, good save.
Yep, it was a good save. Puck comes out off the draw. Up the left wing, off a stick, goes into the Ducks bench.
It almost got him.
It did too. Well, face-off will just be outside the Ducks' blue line. Just 23 seconds left. Desharnais pull it back into the Edmonton zone, up the right wing. Just off of Derek Ryan into the Ducks' end. Zellweger will take it in behind his net. Crowd will make noise here at Rogers Place, as they should. Edmonton Oilers solid here this afternoon. 6-1. They defeat the Anaheim Ducks. Edmonton picks up win 45 on the year. Calvin Pickard solid in goal for the Oilers. He improves his record to 11-5. And the Oilers now 42-14-3 under Chris Knobloch. But this one was not in doubt
at any point.
Nope. Edmonton was good early, they were good in the middle, and they were good late. And it was good afternoon for the Ducks. So Edmonton wins this one 6-1 over Anaheim.
Yeah, it was a shellacking, Camp.
Yeah, it was. Connor McDavid had a couple of goals, added an assist for 3 points. 3-point afternoon for Matthias Ekholm, and he was +5. 2 assists for Leon Draisaitl, 2 assists for Vincent Desharnais, 2 assists for Evan Bouchard. Zach Hyman had a goal and a helper for 2 points. Adam Henrique scores against his old team.
You name it, they had it all going.
They had it all. They had everything going for them here at Rogers Place. The Edmonton Oilers, a 6-1 victory over the Anaheim Ducks. Vincent Desharnais and Stuart Skinner did their little victory celebration that the crowd has come to know and love as they head out towards the Oiler dressing room.
That was pretty convincing.
We can head downstairs. We got Brendan Escott standing by with Corey Perry.
Well, Corey, we'll just start with your impression of the team's efforts in this win this afternoon, I guess.
I mean, it was solid right from the start. We were dialed in early and took control of that game early and never let our foot off the gas.
Rock solid performance once again from Calvin Pickard. I know you guys would have wanted to get the shutout there for him, but overall, just a thought on his performance as well.
He made some huge saves in that first period. They had a few great A's right from the slot, and then there's one back door, hit him, hit the post, and hit him again. And you can't say enough. When he gets in there, he kicks, and he kicks well.
A couple big road games coming up now. Just talk about getting ready for those and sort of what you're expecting from St. Louis and Dallas as well.
Yeah, they're 2 teams. I mean, St. Louis is pushing for a playoff spot, so they're going to be a tough opponent. And we know what Dallas is. Dallas is playing well. They're ramping their game up for the playoffs. So it's going to be a good test for us to go on the road and see where we're at.
Thanks, Corey.
All right, thanks,
guys.
All right, thanks, Brendan Escott. Downstairs with Corey Perry. I thought that line. I know Corey Perry had so many opportunities to score. I thought he played a really good game.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, they weren't ultimately rewarded. Perry had a ton of opportunities. If they played a team they should pound, and they pounded them. It's that simple. It's going to be a way greater challenge coming up against St. Louis. How about Jake Neighbors? He's closing in on 30 goals as a rookie this year. Really his first He was up, but he started the year in the minor. He's not considered a rookie, but his second NHL season. Blues have got some dangerous players like Robert Thomas and Jordan Kyrou up front as well, supported by the likes of Braden Shen. And good win for Edmonton tonight. They'll need to be better against St. Louis on Monday.
All right, 6-1 the final. Oilers over the Ducks. Connor McDavid scores twice. Adam Henrique, Matthias Ekholm, Warren Foegele, Zach Hyman for Edmonton. It was Alex Killorn had the only goal for the Anaheim Ducks. 6-1 the final. Edmonton now 45-23-4. The Ducks dropped to 24-46-4. Our Rogers postgame show is coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game highlights. This is the Rogers Postgame Show. Once again, here's Bob Stauffer on the Oilers Radio Network.
Fowler will get up in the air and out. Bouchard on the right wing. Now to McDavid into the Duck zone. A pass across. Scores! Zach Hyman gets the pass from McDavid to make it 6-0 Oilers.
That's a thing of and it was a thing of absolute beauty. That made it 6-1 at that point. That's the highlight zone for Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos, 3 great locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to the Edmonton International Airport at Century Mile. Welcome to the Winter Zone. This is the Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Today, when it comes to following sports, a basic box score just won't cut it. Get the stats behind the stats with NHL Edge. So you won't just see Makar's time on ice. You'll see where he spent it. You won't just know if Matthews scored. You'll know how hard he shot it. And you won't just get OV's shot total. You'll know where he shot it from. Even if they're all from the same place. Know more about every stat, every shift, and every star with NHL Edge.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
This is the Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's kept in for Toronto to Strome in front of the net. Oh, what a great save made by Pickard off of Zegras. The rebound put on goal. Pickard will stop that too.
There you go. That sequence of the State of the Games brought to you by Access Insurance. Alberta oil field and construction contractors can count on huge saves when they need it the most. Visit accessinsurancegroup.com. Bob Stauffer along with Cam Moon tonight. We're going to bring aboard our Inside the Game analyst, Rob Brown. Rob, if we were to discuss before the game what we thought might happen today, I think a 6-1 final score with a 3-point performance from McDavid and a couple of assists from Draisaitl and Bouchard probably made a little bit of sense.
Well, I had a buddy stop by it down in Studio 99, talk about the game. I said it'd probably be a 6-2 win. I gave too much credit to the Ducks. That is a Ducks team that, there is absolutely zero structure defensively. And, it was embarrassing to the fact that, I don't know if you guys noticed Gibson when they got the power play late in the period and they pulled him and he went to the bench. He could not skate any slower. He's a guy that's frustrated. He was left by himself all night long.
Well, at least they scored for him in this game. They didn't score in the previous 3 games, Rob.
I think they would. I think he'd rather they don't score and lose 2-0 than give up 6. And he played well. It just this team. I'm looking at their lineup. This team is a much better team than they've shown. They've got talent up front. They've showed on shifts what they're capable of doing. The problem is when they don't have the puck, they just didn't care. And that's one where you got to be held accountable by the coaching staff, and they're not.
By the way, Rob, yeah. Connor McDavid, and it's March 30th today, he becomes the first player in the month of March to have 31 points in the month of March since Jaromir Jagr back in 2001.
That's pretty good.
I think he's going to win Player of the Month.
I think he is too. And I don't know. This is a side note. I don't know if you guys probably didn't see it, but Vegas won tonight in overtime against Minnesota.
Empty net.
Empty net. I watched the game, and Minnesota with 2 minutes left pulled their goalie.
Good for them. They went for it.
And unfortunately, this one might be the end of the season for them because they got no points and Vegas got 2. But as far as this game tonight, the Oilers are good, and they rolled all 4 lines. You know what? The more I see him, the more I'm impressed. Is Corey Perry.
He's got great hands.
Incredible hands offensively, but I guarantee you, every time the puck comes around him into his side on the boards in his own end, he gets it out. He just understands the game so well. There were thoughts, where are they going to put Perry? Perry's got to play in your top 9 going into the playoffs. He is that good for this team. Lack of speed does not matter with him. His brain makes up for any foot speed he has lost. He was excellent in this game. Warren Fogle was excellent. This was a game where the Edmonton Oilers toyed with the Anaheim Ducks. It's going to get tougher this week, but right now the Edmonton Oilers are playing very, very well. The only concern you have right now is if Kulak plays this week or not.
All right, so Ekholm played 25-59, a goal, 2 assists, +5, Rob. He's up to +40 this season. He was +28. He's +68 as an Edmonton Oiler right now, Rob.
Plus-minus is overrated, says the guys that have been minus in their career, right, Mooner? If you're a minus player, plus-minus is overrated. He changed the complexion of the Oilers when he came here. He gave Darnell Nurse a reprieve, doesn't have to play all the big minutes. Yeah. He helped turn around Evan Bouchard. He was probably underrated as an offensive defenseman
100%.
because, he played beside one of the best defensemen in the National Hockey League over the last 10 years. Roman Josi he's all world. And we saw the trade that Colorado made when they moved Byram to Buffalo. Byram's going to be a great offensive defenseman in this league, but he was playing behind Cale Makar. You didn't get to show what he's capable of doing. Ekholm, he's playing behind Roman Josi. Josi's a better offensive defenseman, so he didn't get to show. But what we're seeing here, he just makes smart plays.
Left and right.
And so he's a fantastic addition to this team. Now the Oilers have got solid top 4 and a very good top 6. So, and in tonight's game, Stetcher steps up. Carrick and all of the guys in the bottom 6, every time they get into the lineup, when the rotation they have tonight, Brown was out, are all trying to make an impression. They all want to play game 83.
Yep.
And all of them deserve it. That's also happening when Troy Stetcher plays. He's not, right now he's penciling in as number 7, but he wants to show that he's capable of playing. So every time he steps on the ice, and I know this is Anaheim, and it wasn't a real, you don't really get to see what a player is capable of doing against Anaheim, but he played well, and he can skate, and he jumps up in the play. So I thought Stetcher stood out tonight as well.
You might be seeing him against, I think Cecil will be back from his illness if Kulak can't play.
Well, but at this, though, here's the thing. Do you, at that point, give Broberg a chance because it's a lefty? I don't know anything to do with cap. I don't know how much money they have. But is this the opportunity for Broberg to get an NHL game if Kulak can't play? Because then you can bring up a lefty.
It's a valid point. Rob, come by and see me after we throw to break here, okay?
Okie dokie.
The Edmonton Oilers defeat the Anaheim Ducks 6-1. This is the Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through EdmontonsBestHotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 50 member hotels to choose from offering their best value rates. EdmontonsBestHotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
Get ready to live sky high. Sky Signature Suites offers remarkable units for rent featuring sophisticated floor plans, designer finishes, and breathtaking views. Experience resort-like amenities including a full-time concierge, yoga and fitness studios, golf simulator, plus indoor and outdoor lounges for you to live your best life. Visit SkySignatureSuites.com and make your home high above the ordinary.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through EdmontonsBestHotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 50 member hotels to choose from offering their best value rates. EdmontonsBestHotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
You're tuned in to the Rogers Postgame Show on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 630 CHED, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
Along the left wing boards in the Anaheim zone. Bump back to the blue line. Ekholm over to Desharnais. Shoot it. That one off the stick of Johnston. Sailed over the net. Ekholm left point. He'll let it go. That misses. Desharnais on the right point will keep it in. Give it to Carrick. He'll come over to the left side inside the Anaheim zone. Back to the blue line to Ekholm. He'll rip a shot. Scores! What a shot by Matthias Ekholm. It's 3-0 Edmonton.
Well, double here from Matthias Ekholm. That's the Alberta Blue Cross Insurance goal of the game. Whatever life brings, we've got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. And Matthias Ekholm also involved in the smart play of the night and a headman pass to Warren Fogle. It made it 5-0. The smart play of the night brought to you by Catelli Smart Pasta with all natural ingredients. It's a smart move for your next meal. Look for the box the next time you shop. We go to the Pizza 73 out of town scoreboard. Pizza 73 is the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Florida in a shootout 3-2 over Detroit. Vegas scoring into an empty net in overtime. Jonathan Marcia show as Minnesota had to go for it. Vegas beats the Wild 2-1. Rangers are up 1-0 after 1 in Arizona. Lafreniere with his 23rd goal of the season. Nashville, they got beat the other night in Arizona. They've continued their Western road trip. They're up 3-2 on Colorado. And Nathan McKinnon has... Oh, they've only got the one goal listed so far, but he's already got a point. So there you have it. Nathan McKinnon's up to 124 points. Connor McDavid with 3. Anyways, 3-2 Nashville late in the first period. That game's high scoring early. Maple Leafs are in Buffalo. Pittsburgh at Columbus. Carolina visits Montreal. Chicago takes on the Flyers. Islanders are in Tampa Bay against the Lightning. Eric Chernak missed a meeting. He is out tonight. Ottawa Senators at Winnipeg. Boston and Washington, San Jose and St. Louis, Edmonton and St. Louis Monday night. LA Kings continue their Western road trip. They are at the Calgary Flames and the Dallas Stars and the Seattle Kraken. Edmonton in St. Louis Monday, Dallas on Wednesday. Bakersfield Condors tonight at home. Sorry, check that, on the road. They are in Ontario to take on the LA Kings farm team. Tough loss for them last night, 4-2. They're going to make the playoffs, but they're playing for seeding, and the opening round's the best of 3. And so you want to be home because that's a big part of what happens in that round. There you have it. This is Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Every time the Oilers play, you win. Because for $4.95, you can grab a KFC Big Crunch sandwich every Oilers game day. That's right. For only $4.95, you can bite into a KFC sandwich filled with a crispy seasoned chicken breast and topped with lettuce and mayo anytime the Oilers hit the ice. KFC, it's finger-licking good. Offer only redeemable in restaurant at participating KFC locations. Other conditions may apply.
Did you know the RCMP polices over 99% of Alberta's landscape? From the oil sands to the Rockies to the prairies, the RCMP has a province covered. Providing policing services to more than 1,700 communities and with over 150 career specializations, the Alberta RCMP has something to fit everyone's goals and lifestyles. Visit rcmpcareers.ca and take the next step towards your career with the Alberta RCMP. A message from the Government of Canada.
Stars presented by Molson. Whether it's Canadian Ultra Export or Excel, there's a Molson with your name on it. Third star tonight with 2 assists. Vincent Desharnais, second star tonight, 2 goals and an assist. He temporarily leads the NHL in points with 125. Connor McDavid, first star tonight, a goal, 2 assists, +5, +40 on the season. Matthias Ekholm. The Rogers postgame shows heard following each of our NHL broadcasts. The Edmonton Oilers return to action. Monday night will be in St. Louis for my play-by-play partners this season, Cam Moon, who called today's game, and we'll have Monday's game. Jack Michaels, Rob Brown, Reed Wilkins, Brendan Escott. Studio producers, Angie Quinnell at the helm today, along with Kellen Kennedy and our longtime ace engineer here, 8th floor, Rogers Place, Troy Bowler. Bob Stauffer saying so long. The Oilers have won 3 straight. They're up to 45 wins on the season. They're going to get to 50, folks, just like we all thought when they started the year 2-9-1. Oilers 6, Anaheim 1. They sweep the season series. So long, everybody.